say baby ensuo for bia nipa da sinis dan ye wa assemblies town and county planning eno na bibisa sa town and county planning for what do they plan, what town do they plan, what country are they planning? Ye okwa assembly bia ye works department unwe dwuma poti yankofo we ye because a group bia we are building haphazardly. But your town and county planning, we have works department, we have a whole ministry of works and housing. Works and housing. We have the technocrats. You omai de ye ho. Eti eba na flood nso won kan kra na ye ne World Bank aye programs bebre aye project bebre. Oma finance in millions of dollars. Some of them mebo boss amount, and it will be a floody crano yet the year politics. Me who say NP before issue statement politics wom me kai mampeni John Romani Mahama yan so ewo position a enso yi frank kran statement o make on Facebook or the blaming nyina the former government say o money ye o mo e o mo na o mamma nsuo na frankran saa when he was in opposition or the bibia ye politics eno amitie no afi o kasa say yes a statesman we hu sa de no eye attitude ye ne ye ena engineering problem o man no ye mplane ye bibia ye but in opposition wan kasa sa NPP nso opposition ni o mo so akasa dia father direction bi chese ojunu ho a wonte ase but I'll take my time. Enra so the former vice president onusu ko Facebook onusu sympathize with womo a nsuo no kwa kunbi mu nipa be 5 ena nsuo no in fact efa nipa be 9 emu 5 ena omuhu womo a na omu 5 ita de bia meka se enoma bi wo hot say na se sia na ya hwe asem no na ya kan pepepe but MPP sofa na NDC asofa but let me commend the former vice president obia wakan Dr. Baumia statement no utumi mu se o ka asem no se de wo so ka no wan blame the previous government, wan blame John Mahama 1, wan blame John Mahama 2, wan blame obi said they was sympathize sane o say ya de no obi ho kire na at that moment no ye ni nipa nsu na na ho to no nye ni tiri dimu a na fe ya hwe problem na ekofa issue ni bae no na yaka na ya solve en pe mama kan say empo se enne aban ka se obubu adan pe yesan nkofo na nsu na fayen na ye frɛ se aban meboayen no ye krona so ye besan tene akese ene ye bonkofu nua me kan se the Greater Accra Region Minister Mami Elizabeth Okulu started say ye demolition was some part of Accra nene nkofo buni dua nkofo boni nua edene mani ni kunu ebusu nyina omo bomu nyina nua na yesi dua bo o dua bi bo a bodua se de be aflad ni bejai bonsuo ni dua na ma flood ne ma na boni pa oton asase ne ma wo no boni dua se oton asase a eda nsuo ma wo na enye de ono beje wo nkwa no waje afoforo nkwa e na wo boni dua ye wo man mu a chese ye ya de ye nim se de ye no e wrong but so be the nice for me say yenye the right thing we turn and blame that person but nipa no so anya de o ye no na problem ba Sani pa krona na wo so besan friends o meboa. What kind of people are we? Oh, in the morning.
Good morning.
Edzay.
Bia woko ma chamso e.
Asemu. Asemu hene.
Easy.
Ti. And then sunso beto na.
Yeah, 40% chance you beto.
40.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and in there so no, you are not shedan wo bebre, obe cloudy day. Obe cool and cloudy day. Nti no yen shela tissue bebre be cool day. If you so shela mbo, we mu nko maji room afa. Yehwe yen temperature na that say we show everyone wana. Currently 25 degrees Celsius. Up about 28 degrees Celsius. Unlike previous days, so to 31, 30 degrees no. In the high is 28 degrees Celsius. Yen shela yen tissue bebre and from when make a tune so also. Say I 10 kilometers per hour. Also put about 14 kilometers per hour. We have a corridor. Until then, from my comfortable.
Okay.
Yen shela tissue cry. In the way normal day for inactivity, but then your 40% chance to bottle. Until no yen shela so na yen na first na case yen find that you want catch your hand. Na yen homeboy bi answer na ye pui. Sunday there's 40% chance to bottle.
Okay.
Enjoy. Today no be so akofon. Then there normal cool day. Yen shela tissue be depending on the way they be. But basically never a cool day. If I'm fine, my comfortable.
Okay.
40% chance to go also.
Okay. All right. You know, so why would you say Udi we are not planning BBA? It's not possible.
Yeah.
It's not
possible, but don't share on your
consistent. Yes, said the enka. Ye penno. One thing I am a then say Ghana Meteo for am I a warning no?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see the month of is it April, May, ho baby. Omuka say from May no, ebe for June.
Yeah.
Ko July na no. Sa 3 months ni na no. Nsuo wo soro pa. Ghana Meteo for ekan.
Yes. It's a full 1 pages now.
Oh yes. Omuka and I have one of their audios crowd ha. The meteorologist no ekan say nsuo wo soro pa.
Yeah.
But this country Nankasa no me what problem on my way
the caution
no but yeah yankophobia
you hit caution na
and we are number 1 and yankophobia on me who whether me fan describe ye nipa ban a ye de tell my ni mudie ampo I can't find the right word to describe the kind of persons we are.
I feel your pain.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah.
I can't flood in no.
Yeah.
In the 1950s, so
still
in so taught in the 1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
The Kuni Papa 2015.
Yeah, no, Mikai the on my some filling station.
Nipa 150. And no, a Honson's a fence just out to
yes.
But luckily, I say Uncle Fabi be a filling stations no a one.
Yeah. So
into my pan about 50 years. Yen to me and solve one problem. And yet the whole Ghana.
Yen president cast me the you Friday. And say if the flood like you overcome flood na penny you feel there solve flood problem. And
yet now corner other way. Even nka the C 2015 ukra no.
Should be a lesson.
What I say?
Yeah.
And no. Ye hu the afibia so na media for ye ne victims ni bia kwakasa eno ano no ye nka ho hwibiem na flood na san ba biem
find solution
na June 3 o se den na san ba ne asan the same victims na nyom kasa last year no ya san no makwakasa biem next year ne asan ko the same persons ho de ye ya
no changes
de ye ya no
we are quick to identify problems but solutions in there
ye ntumi
into one
you to identify problem no identify solution
by
implement it
into one amount
a problem
very very big problem
a problem pa me eka me nkoanka nke neya president nankasa etu helicopter afa wiem because wo share videos na baby na o ka say no no nankasa den satene fo baby se hwe ha o magu bola wa ha hwe ha obi esidan wa ha. And the Western Housing Minister can say the president can engineering aspect no. They are going to put their technical together. Look, say a whole community kwano mu dwiri na gua also mu dwiri na.
For sure.
Yete ha hwe unim Pambros Accra Pambros Dansoman area ho. Any unim Glefe kopuna no side kakra. Anytime bia Ogya Lake ni baye ma ombespele no. Ekofa ho nyina na san kofo na san ba abeblemi aban na Ghana waterfo yes spillage no man kan kire yen na aban meboa yen ni ade nso ne twekopɛ no ma edin
yes
obi an kan hwe
very sad
na ya san aspili biem the next year na asan blame aban na Ghana water na atwe na yedin. They will continue to buy lands there, and the people will also continue to sell lands there. Oko tamana there Ramsar side. They say I had the whole area in Nsuo hana nsuo ni nyina ba betai na anonom akwasasin kakran. That is the whole thing.
Okay.
But a whole nyina yaton.
Why habitat?
Nti nsuo no tan se kɔ hɔ a nsuo ni gyina hɔ onya baabi amfa.
Yeah.
Ne ya bremu aban. Wonim na nsen de aba esikafo no so. So to asase be 4 plot. Na wasini dan na hye kɔna kakra wa asase no. Na wa total se wo fie ho nyina. So won hu sa estate na omo sisi na nsen. Na wa to ho wo, na wa total so fie ho nyina.
Yeah.
Na wa yesama heart bi, na wa de swimming pool atu ba bi.
Yeah.
Na wa ye car park, ni nyina ye tiles.
Yeah.
It is you to na se kofie ho a enya baby amfa.
Amfa njo.
Ye nja green kakrampo.
The small garden mimpo.
Debi.
Abi.
Ye nja green kakra kra.
Real estate.
Ye wosikanti no. Ye na ye pese ye fie na bi mada.
Modern house.
Modern. And semi detached. Detached bungalow plans. And ya chese Chale ye wo problem.
Very big problem.
Ye wo problem.
Chale. If you be the snow then no whole town, the whole community.
Serious. Serious pa.
Whole capital town.
The whole capital Accra. Kroning na few cities be within, maybe see a few sections be within the city.
Yeah.
And then so no to us what they omo safe. And no even Jubilee House in him.
How flat
like
60% of Accra.
I'm telling you. Jubilee House na. Only says answer no so no na a bad down Basek area holding na.
Yes.
If you Jubilee House side na the whole Accra.
Oh, YouTube about videos ni na.
Iti adope ye ni Facebook mun journey YouTube.
The cycle interchange one.
I'm telling you see the interchange. So when I'm sure said the president fast now the whole interchange ni nyina ayira. Aka e kwan no pe structure no pe top no pe na unhu. Be bia ayira. Inti car so hwan ye onipa o be bia nso do river na da ho. Be bia ayema.
Cars was say no. I was okay. I
mean, Charlie,
cash out season for them.
Serious oh. Okay, me that's it.
Mas me that's it.
I go boy show be brave.
Sure.
So that is the weatherman. Me kaisa Ghana met you for my sa one way. O dey enti Ghana met you for no. Enti omo kan asasem way back May.
July no ebe ti se asisi anese wa rehim se yedo junu mo electoral super enya dia ye hu ananya dia so insida normally no November end e ko no na yetanya esu eska kan ya ye wepo ano no be uko ewim friends northern part and middle belt no na forested areas in there normally no they have a lot of rain ya ye wepo ano no from me e ko no there eja let us say ashasi ano no nti enya dia ye hu we should brace ourselves for more rain. Yes, I wo many of the nim say esu to a ejiri wo ho na ye be stress si ane de so obetumi a ye si tumi ba pe na wa pe bibi na wa fa u free so a na nim say esu ba e ba ofia eja but modern say we peja nyama esu kuma be say no up to atubi disu ama say so be radem ho a say unyama say certificate say nyama enyaw na yes so esu to na ye fie na ye di bola be gu gata no mo a ye njai sade no because the bola go gu mo a eja eko yiro bebia na efini tumi nkwa ebesa ba wa akasa ofini.
Inti Ghana Metro for e kan sasem we and sa voice we say mukaya metabo pa enye ne dentia voices na ya me born sometimes nye say ne dekeke but ya na simbi wo mu ampese misi so till I'll continue to play those audios. Ghana Metro for a cancer same way back May. And almost sounded this warning to everybody. But you see, sometimes videos ni bi ho kra na se wo hwa obetumi twan nsuo ne to a na onim se gata wedi eso nti obesesa ni nwura no na wa packing ni nyina si ho nti nsuo no to a onim so gata we lead to this gata na nsuo ne bana ano eden no na wakohwie gum menim say tiefo hu sa videos ni bebre. People do this and you ask yourself say sa nipa no oyabo na say oyenipa say wote ho na nsuo to na wonim say krompa na wo gata na da ho na wo say nsuo ne fem but obetwen nsuo ne to na so wo nwura bi wo ho a afi na wo hwe nwura na chiri kwan na dwene mu no na menyini sa aponche kra no nsuo to a obesi nsuo mu sese be okugya na yegu nsuo no mansuo ndi akọ aponche kra will not do that. But nipa desini nsuo ne to na ohun se okay gata ne da nanim a nsuo ne nemu a no den no afi na nyansa Nyankopon de bo no na ba na kire ne se onkofu nwura no emegu nsuo no mu se nwura no kona kochoki baby na afi nsuo na nka wo se fa nanim ho kɔ no nsuo na nkɔ na be fa no ho a afi na aban problem ti na wo fra aban chese o mane yetim ye mu bia gimi a odwene ho a wonte ase ye mu bia gimi a chese Nyankopon adwene odman ebimu mfan dwene kete ba kokora ye create problem no na ya blame aban ne ba so be solve a na fi ye bom bi mu dua na ye the politics fam ene ye campaign ena wo kan say wo ba na wo be yese ya ena nka say na nia nansen ya ona bu kofiedu eye se o mu ye demolition o ma ya de na mazia ugina runabout a utumi hu agona fie kura ma na ye wo hu se de na nkofo tete gates no so ne ade ya ye chiri ha ye we obitumi ehihye nwura wo protein bar kesiem ade bechi baba nopa na wabeji nwura na to ye chiri ha nanu mehwe ba ko na boto kese na meka se force bio nipa na chichiri bola onu ni nyansa mu no onim nyansa se sa bola ni fie o de to hwenye yi but na dwen ne kire ne se eye right so obe chichiri na oda betu ye chiri ha eni so bi twemu a na wabo ya chem se ogya famfo kra no hwe o mu fichire chi enso me kwa me nkoso anwura emfimi fie mfa matu me chiri ha ena me mfa matu odan echi but agran kwante heya ye wonkofo bia omunfo ma dwene omunyansa no omunfa dwene nti no ba chichi nwura na fini fie no de aba ono de ompe ye ne yepe ye de raw material de ye adwuma ne ye nwura ye nwura ne de ye adwuma nto de nwura bebre no de betu akira no kɔ nti agran kwante kura ne ye won sebi ye won kwasefo bi wo ye mu a omunfo ma dwene nya adwuma ye won kwasefo bi sabiu mumfa nkyem ya no pei ye won kofo bi o ewo ye mukra wo agran kwante he ya eti a omunyansa ne wo mutiri no mumfa ndwene ntino chichiri nwura chese obi nam na se odidi na ogya potin baga to bebi a ni nyansa nkyere he bebi afed bebi awuti o gate na no hwa na nansa enwumre ana me backroom nyansani akoto biscuit mienu se mi hunu pa wakoto biscuit mienu ena wato se energy drink o ena odete mi Alfred ne gate na no ho pe baby hairdressing salon won sa walk to e bi no esini no ho no te ena wate first one ano ena wagya to in the second one de mi kopie no so pepepepe nti mi ankasa mi hwe ni din nam sa ogya nti wa de wo yi nti o hemanim din no start se osre ena oyi rubber mienu na wagya to from Alfred nanim pe no ena ofa ne drink ena pa odi ne nche do mi abra kwan ne so o hu nipa no onim nyansa o ba ni nyansa no at that moment mi nim baby akodi nti wo se another nyansa ni ebe kenya na dwene na ate se enwo a ada wo se edi gya na eka no na wo hu nyansa se e wo se obi dan ni ma wapra eni kwan so ye nwura no gonu no gya hoko nti wo se ofa nwura no me to sometimes me foka na say bofrot kra na meto a car no mu kra no ya na me home buy me say sometimes me ja rubber na to car no nti bi wanam de ahye me bag m say me nkuta hwe a na bia me de ato car no because I believe say driver no pon adwuma a omekwa akopra na omakoto agu enti oman na yetim no ebi mu ho a enye nwumesua asem enye school na manyansa but nyansa e natural ye de wo Nyankopon de boyen eti wunyina nya 1 year kokra na 2 years e ko no bo se na wunyansa na start year adwuma wadwina start year adwuma ba ye wajimi fo bi o man ni mu a wo ye ne dan a wajimi. I have to be blunt yo enna meken ya haya titi ni ade obi ho ya ade a chese na dwen clicking ba kokra sa ade a me ye so wrong eti kekem no te obejade na to ho oteka mu onfanto ka mpod be fa window no matofom ebia play not mo onya kwan to bibi ntofom kan kra ye be omanya yetim yensu nyina ya se no omanya yetim ya sas na e hokra na ye ti a wo se plan ye no kra no yentumi plane eti wodwene ho a unhu oman wei de ye suban kra ne se de Nyankopon bo yen ye mu bi kra wodwene ho se ne Nyankopon bo ye mu bi kra onti ase anope be hu se the interior minister honorable Mutakakra Pachew say omoye sorry for what has happened in Accra and some parts of the country. So let's go to let's listen to the president again. Na mamenka say nyame aduma ebo bed na ye ne the 2024 parliamentary candidate for NPP Eura Powertech Eginefobi ebedi nkomo kakra na MPP internal elections are more year the polling station elections are more year the polling station elections, electoral area elections, and now they are preparing for the constituency elections. Omu be nominations. Omu afale nominations newie, and I believe so. My year balloting, I vet newie. So now the road is clear. On the 11th of next month, it will be Saturday, I believe. Edna ombeto sabano. Mamicha me homra yeba ebedi enkomo. We have a lot of documents for you, and most videos are who else social media. Nyabutre agada most of them. Yeah, you know bedi hu enkomo. Mamicha adumbi fashion. Yes, half as ni. And pay your see me on his way to Takrade. Thank you, my few papa. I was say me friend ni edin komunti. Adumbi fashion from Hafasni on your way to Takrade. Usu utie me. I will card them. Thank you. So I can out de kwa medasi. Say ote commercial come so driver and dana smame. Me mitwa me humre sisi na yendi enkomo.
Parents, guardians, and students as a whole, our expectation has finally come to stay. Cardinal Bridge Learning Center, the Asabdao Abra Abisuafuina. Cardinal Bridge Learning Center, pre-SHS classes, Zama Ono Wewe JHS, Watch One Resource, Wasaswaye, vacation classes, Ma, SHS for Amakona, Wabadefi. All subject, material, both elective and then core subject hina. Na double track of say good year classes, Nasa Obu School Asakoba, still you continue your classes without paying anything. Osanswe classes ma ono kocho BC wasi and none of deck ina. Wana cheche funi experts. Ndiwoma A and B su flow rough. From wisheme 30% discount wama the first 20 students are by register. After you go packages baby. Pamphlets and handouts. Past question solving. Materials for science practical. Special subject fact like math and science. Program selection guide for SHS and tertiary students. Distribution of stationaries. Student ID card. Lacoste. Baby Rumako classes, education trips and excursions. Cardinal Bridge Learning Center, Hwagutinibe packages. Aguna MA Primary School, Aguna Fee. Weekdays classes, Monday to Friday, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Weekends, Saturday, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. and on Sunday, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. And you pay Vuzukomo, Nakajo from Sisia, 0537 967 416 and 0508 387512. Be there and grab your success.
Aha pay no waba star 742 hash wo phone wo bank one tap Ahantaman Bank yɛrekyerɛw the new digital story fa aha pay star 742 hash send money inside bank ana interbank pay ECG na water to your DSTV na cable bills nyina mobile money merchant payment ana or simple on aha pay ebotum sa download aha pay app wo Play Store ana App Store insenwener wonyim there Ahantaman Bank PLCZ yen bibiara ye fast and reliable as you know the most progressive bank. Yemo One Life here easy. On this new platform, you can do any transaction as you do in person at all our branches dotted across the western and central regions. You know Ahantaman Bank is a trusted and reliable financial agency. Into a deposit, susu, savings, current, ninginara is safe with us. Salary accounts susu month ninyara sunya na letting wabo fast. Paying a trader, driver, business owner, loan in every pie. Yes, more fast as need be. Group loan, microfinance, agric loans, rubber, oil palm no poultry, no suya woho, epe contract financing na, yen bank ni yetsuwa sankasa, Christmas ribbon, Easter rubber, and na kunduma fashion umpa, festivity loan pop no woho, sabosum na salary no onyam botoma, yen salary advance no so woho mitumi zechi church onhu. Mersana Kel new digital platform, star 742 hash, aha pay, Ahantaman Bank Zabo Bazi, Ahantaman Rural Bank PLC, the progressive bank.
No quest someday. Sedru Bajiwa and Oyatser Mampa. Konok Heba Center. Onedra Wafran Konok Heba Capsule C. Oye Jefu Papa. Enkano. Nankama Podu Ma Podu. Mitsinefum Kakra Namasan. Mokoto Jwe. Samananto Kakra. Namumu Yamiyo. Minechi Dumpe. Nemechi Bremuina Yamiyo. So to debia. Medasora no Yamedama Madamo Kondo. Nanso. Konok Heba Capsules Nada Roma. And the Yawa Nemiti Nara Efiwo. Onam Deminti. The Camp for Konok Heba Capsules. Zema wana podo na wana podo. Ena wana yore ho wan da wonnom Konok Heba Capsules. Konok Heba Capsules enya ma apemfo besiafa wo mambe numfu ana mofra wondi mfide bien. Afei mbenyimfu nteye Konok Man Capsules oyembenyine drankasa. Konok Man Capsules obobwo. Konok Man Capsules edri nya mbesiafo mba wo mambe numfu ana mofra wondi mfide awotwe. Ami ana mefiedze yase Konok a noroko sepe Konok indri ata onye na wo pharmacies, over the counter medicine sellers and herbal shops.
Etufon frɛ 0540661 and now 0548581513.
Enkratui FG Appendo.
Siraya menye na menino. Repina kanye yeti want no.
The biggest world tournament is here once again. FIFA World Cup Tournament 2026, hosted by Mexico, Canada, and USA. Yes, Jumedina say Nyamiya Duma 11th of June, Ekosi 19th of July 2026. Uni and Nante Wabra yede live commentaries Nina, and so 8 Dabra ya Yebiama Dada, enti Yaka, Yansu ye Ogya Sports, ye partner yede live commentary Nina, and so 8 Dabra analysis, and so Tato, Wabreni Anumina, and so Ebetanasem, Ubeshia, a branch den, and Steven Kofi Peru, Stefano Savage, Kofia Branche, Sanso, and Francis, Ampuma Baruso Peterson Sheikh, Alonso Ebetanase, Joel Amia, Fiasmai International, John Dozie, Bra Bible, Joe Sansom, and a coach and a day, at the Aaron Nketiayina, and a Yeka Yantuma Bume, the FIFA World Cup 2026 live commentary, no, and some 8 Dabra Settings of Mame, say a your countries back 48 and a 104 games and a better some tournament and I say enti ye better say wa bread you made na and so a say 11th of June na ye the live commentary box to box Medford commentary no and so it made bro say ene wani beje say obeso ya sia bomodia na fre awma way 0550-217969 0550-217969 predict and wins and so ebeba or just pause we give you nothing but the best.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
First in the Chakwana, I mean, yes, you can say, Nasha Pantalona sweater. I get the church, I say, just a pimple, says what you said to him. Sanchonia Chocha, and Chawina Winnechi Daka, the Biana Waka to this. Chocha the woman, when I'm to my propo Yoko, Mawo, in the two measures shoe. Chocha, Sanyu Pano, whenever. When I'm to my proper, if free centena for Chocho Beauty Soap, Chocho Gribby, Mr. Beya Bajina, for Chocho Seminis, Serman Sana, now Bombs and the best. For Chocho Semini, that's the Chocho Gribby, never right tomorrow. Skin to skin, when I'm dead, Chocho no go. Them the Rubay, FDA, I remind you to. Antima Monocom. No
Nansa de ma pomodini gina so me danyankopon ase onyankopon ennam apomodini fie heba clinic so amena de me sere
behu apomodin fie heba clinic ewo aguna enkwanta disco road ana behu apomodin Dr. Valentine
awada apomodini efie ano esa hunhun ene honam yade biara titu ye ba honam a tise stroke mojamroso sisi yade koko typhoid fibroid ene kranko yade bia oba aboso so a ne ma ye basa oberema ne modembo enso ani ewo mpem sayade hudu nyina na apomodini fie heba clinic esa ye ba honhum a oil bia ye friend se abotel oil so nya bia say ya kwantu awade awo adwumasem efie edam etware wo odihie bi a wotu kwan a wontenenka oil nwanwa so enti na wawie Ghana National Traditional Healers Association age apomodini fie atumsi ya bam obabi obusuani bi ekunu eyere papa ana maame bi ewo honhum ana honamu ehia wa haw bi a
aguna enkwanta
kodan apomodini fie heba clinic
ana afre Dr. Valentine ewo 0555061021 apomodin fie ayare safie.
Yeah, boom, boom.
98.3. The number one. Ya chipe bia.
All right, so we are back. Yentwaso Yenko in 57 minutes after 7, so we have 3 minutes to 8. Okay, so now let's go to the issues proper. Na yes, Adumbe say Aropei Otimi. Okay, ono takwa de kra no wo. Eti say dini God with e-fashion. Oh, okay. So see, you have moved from Takrade, from Havas need to Takrade. Okay, thank you very much, bro. Thank you. I have to find time and come and visit you there in Tadi. Inti me da say obianso oti ano pay bia so Yakopon insha papa. Now, sa Flaudi eba ye enkofo ashase e bisa when Ghana we can fight this thing. Na questions have come. You see, omo person omo dey politics. They be cry about Sisilia Dapa, Edini ade. So let me look at the political side, no, before I go to how government is dealing with everything. Statement about ade. And social media, ebimu sha say omo bo Sisilia Dapa din, former minister for water resources, sanitation, water resources near ade. I think that was the ministry. Because say His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama Kra can say omuko jisikaba no mwedi omuko jisikaba no mwedi in this sanitation ministry no ba obeguno. Yes, it is no more part of the ministries Yerani CC. Now ebia politically the response will be say obi ye na adwene say ebia Sisila Branda pa edi oman sika ebetumi akwache no na ya prosecute no because since aban ba ye from last year January 7 2025 ebepeme na me no kase mente say na minim say obi nso ate say the Minister for Justice and Attorney General Yura Dominica Yene anase bia the deputy Siram Sai and for that matter the government of Ghana SU Abranda pass odi oman sika menyini say obi ate bibisa and sisia menyini say obi ate say Yokofo invite Abranda pass odi oman sika entino o me responde maybe e na tum ye pebela mano menyini say ate bibisa and menyini say obi ate say OSP crown so the Abranda pa akokod nansen ema yamani bill na bibi nansen no mente say BNI invite Abranda pa the former minister say oman sika bia fa nensase inti omo prosecute ana say omo ye investigation bi inti no omeyi ne ho ano ebia omai bibisa ye nteye so that tells you say nsimbi wo bia ye kafa maame ne ho years no maybe for politics yet ase we are all grown to accept say politics no it will be a no kra no hobati yenka ye de be frafra because ye kan no kra ni nyina o manfo na adwene na ne mayen na o mato aba na ma se de hwehwe di ate politics na sentino that tells us say enioma na ye ka those days me kan bi I was at New Day FM then Sisila Branda pass no timi kan that time maybe called them be court because manfa no ho anche no ye nyina ye sibam na nkasa but as time went on we got to know say she was innocent. Some of the things we said about her, we said so because of what we heard and our feelings at the time. Ntabanda party no yemfanto ho. A brand emma me kwan emma menye document bi modjuma. Me wo about 6-page document if you World Bank. The Garrett project a yeah not the purpose and say ye bet the Celtic Accra said the beya ye be put in place measures and systems infrastructure to ensure to irrespective of the magnitude nso benye baby afa kobo punum World Bank nanka sisi ko mu release ye assessment omu ye report omu generate ye and the status of the work omu hwe so edit this base sika na aka gina no I have all that document, you know, a band document, this particular platform, we don't joke with it. Because only the only document ekutawa na evidence ekutawa ubi nkansa asemna wo kano ebiwa bo utrim anasese. Personally, I don't joke with document, but time will not afford me the luxury to work on that document. So let's move on. Now, in the 1955, in so yiriye ewon crime. Even in the 1930s, nso yiriye ewon crime. 1955, 1960, 1963, 1973, 1986, 1991, 1995, 1999, 2001, 2010, 2002, 2011, 2015, and then in 2026. Nso yiri gidi ewon crime. It historically Accra started a flood enye bana na mekan ye yonkofo a ye wonimdie ni nyina bi ba se ye di nimdie no ye bre particularize nimdie na ye wo ye timu no e dey solve everyday life challenges no. That is the problem, and that is what education seeks to achieve. We educate ourselves to be able to be critical thinkers, people who can reason logically. Now, you identify everyday life problems, you to identify innovative ways, you better solve those challenges. But unfortunately, we go for the first degrees, we go for the HNDs, we go for the masters, the PhDs, and the professional courses, and it seems that you're paying enough for promotion and good salaries, but not to solve real life problems or challenges. Now, Ghana Metro for edi sa one we ebae na almost afternoon forecast that was yesterday. The rain-bearing clouds currently affecting the southern eastern part of the country are expected to persist, producing rain with occasional thunder of varying intensities. As the day progresses, these clouds are also expected to spread westward, brighten thunderstorms or rain to the southwestern part of the country from this afternoon into the evening. Northern Ghana will experience intervals of sunshine. However, thunderstorms of rain are expected over part of the northern sector from late afternoon into the evening. So that was Enra forecaster Omodemai and Anope from Ohines Yehunse 40% of rain and so ewim. Now talking about Anamoa in recent years, Omanu yetu to Cape Flood, and let me give the credit to Kofi Asare of African Education Watch for this info. Now, for the past 15 years, Ghana, any World Bank or the World Bank Group, a project bebre, and the purposes of this project are to keep flooding in Accra and some parts of the country persistently or perennially in Shota a year old. In 2013, Mani a project benefits a Greater Accra Metropolitan Area Sanitation and Water Project, the Gamma Project. World Bank Ebwa Ghana $150 million for that project. In 2019, Greater Accra Resilient and Integrated Project, and it's a Garrett project. So 2013, 150 million Gamma project. 2019 Garrett project, $200 million. Then in 2020, another Gamma project, and a Gamma Sanitation and Water Project additional financing, and it's World Bank MIA $125 million. And then in 2023, Garrett project near Saint Twaso, and it's World Bank MIA $150 million. And a 2024 Gamma project now so sanitation and water project, second additional financing, and it's World Bank Emma Ghana $30 million. So they become $30 million. It will kabumwa in the last 15 years. World Bank Emma Ghana sika bears $655 million. Over $500 million just to fight flooding, sanitation issues, water issues. Greater Accra Nkwao, over $500 million. How far have we gone? Although I have the document World Bank for a publisher here, Emma update. As I share World Bank for update ni dia obetumi aka on the face of it say, oh yes, sika omodema e gina no ye de sa sika ni ye adwuma. It will share the status of the work, comment wo ho anasa remarks na dia ni nyina kire say ye de sika ni ye adwuma e wo say de ye World Bank nankasa approve ye say yes omuma additional disbursement. I can in a boomwa a yes $655 million no. But what do we see? What do we see? Okay, as I have said earlier, we can't go into the World Bank report in Bibri because it is a lengthy report. Now, so even on my Ghana on the 17th of March 2022, Krano. And even before that, for so long, Yeni Zoom Lion, I project bebre. Zoom Lion, more company before more the dredge masters. I say more dredge or domu. It is our YouTuber, you see, say, some of the documenta, ye free World Bank, or Mankasa website, World Bank report, Ankasa, no, when ye fake report, or original report from World Bank, on how Ghana utilized those money, so more at this best mile. We are displaying some of the report over there for you. We na say if we na open reporting na o send a higher e be send amount na so wash him. So Zoom Lion kwa wo company be fe omo the dredge masters. Me kai say na now the time omo de ne kogina Odo River no so circle so omo be team nyina. No my ye hono recreational center bi ni ade se de kwa bruchira o shanta o hwe Chicago ubonse nsuo pa da kromfinfin emu kroje o hwe Netherlands, that is Holland. Utun se community ni wo nsuo mankasa but kwabrane emfa toilet nkotum obi nye aduane emfa brode hono nkogum obi emfa kosua no meko hono enkogum ene ade itinsuo mu tikama itinka omu baye sapo yetin bi ewon kran ekosi sen. And so on the screen is this document, Yenya Free, the 4th estate, dated on the 17th of March, 2022, from the Controller and Accountant General's Department, which is bank transfer, or the Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Finance letter number, blah, 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 16, dated 16th of March, 2022. Please transfer the sum of 100 million from the sanitation and pollution account at the Bank of Ghana into the account details below. Dredge Masters Limited, account number so and so, bank ni Omni Bank SIC, branch no is it Nima John branch or so. And I say I can't see the name. I don't think if it is Nima. No, my name is Nima. And also the transfer is in settlement of work executed on the Accra Sanitary Sewer and Storm Water Drainage Alleviation Project Phase 3. This letter supersedes our earlier letter dated 17 December 2022. Okay. Eti weye letter ura kwesi kwenin bosompem ano ye controller and accountant general at that time or the command finance ministry Emma omu release sasika 100 million and omu demand dredge masters project anomu yempune no ye phase 3 Odo River no ye timu ye way phase 3 100 million and o my Ghana edema dredge masters omodi nanado ko gina ho ene be ni say omo mano the fancy prototype artistic impression of project no say de be ye omo firi ho no ano no up to now ye hu. So it's a problem, a problem. Enra the Ministry of Interior the kratakra by say won crime na se sheda nko digme bia tenafie MPA nti almost the Ministry of Interior advises the general public to exercise extreme caution following the heavy rains and flooding experienced in several parts of the country this morning. As a precautionary public safety measure, members of the public are advised to remain where they are until conditions improve. Those who are safely at home are urged to stay home, while those who are at their workplaces or other safer locations should remain there until it is safe to travel. Unnecessary movement should be avoided. Motorists and pedestrians are strongly advised not to attempt to drive or walk through the flooded roads, bridges, or waterways, as flood waters can rise rapidly and pose significant danger to life and property. So this is what the Minister of Interior, Honorable Mutaka, and so Edibaye, and after that, also apologize or patch up for what has happened. Enra nipa be na ira at the time no mo ma report na about nipa 5 and omo hu omo nyina ewu, and we are told it's about 9 or so, and so far omo efrem. We will show you some of the videos of the flowers and all that. Now President Mahama, this is where I want to get into the politics aspect, because sometimes the way our man no man enye bibia na wo say dear politics. Nye bibia na wo say dear politics. But Mahama in opposition, I can say on the 27th of May 2024, that I'm not ye campaign mu den na nya sanketwa ye beto about 2024 December nso toye akra baby wo ha e flade yes baby wo ha e flade, and this is what the then candidate for the NDC Okaye presidential candidate or say the recent heavy downpour in Accra and other parts of the country have led to extensive destruction of property, and according to report, the loss of life of a young schoolboy baku for muye 2024 May nso etoye, one person ewuye and nipa 9. So you, after say my concluding, you understand where I'm coming from. Also, this has exposed the government failure to manage and prevent floods effectively, and evokes deep concern about its lack of a comprehensive flood prevention and management plan. Many areas in the past were unaffected by floods today become inundated with the least rainfall. Considering the huge sums of money allegedly spent by this government on draining the Odo and other flood prevention interventions, the present situation is distressing. According to the government, $200 million was spent on the Greater Accra Resilience Integrated Development Program, GARIT, while the impact of the huge amount and its intervention have yet to be felt. Parliament has recently recalled to approve another $150 million for the same GARIT. Protecting the lives and properties of our people should be a top priority of a government. The current administration has failed in this regard. Given the opportunity, given the opportunity to lead our beloved country again, a new NDC government under my leadership will not rest until we find an engineering solution to the persistent flooding and implement an effective prevention and management plan. Till that time, no, the Sumboni na bo abain, the sitting government say omwa. Yes, so sika yenya from 2013. And na yenya sika for World Bank sa bear $655 million. Just a crap ye the solve flood. 2013, 2015, 2019, 2023. Into a buy not buy time. Any akufo do buy time, you know, munye sika. So mo the best solve flood e won crying. But what do we see? It's not the first statement, no. Now make us say, yeah, it should be saying no. I will never allow anybody say the AC one crying no. Or bet can say the NDC government has failed to do this, have failed to do that. No. Adebi owa a solution no. We need to sit down as a country, draw a proper plan. It be a 5-year plan. It be a 10-year plan. We are tackling this problem once and for all. We are being brutal. We are being wicked towards the challenge. Nayan solving ruthlessly. But say yan politics say we na ban wasntino. Ono no wa feel so be we na ye gina so ahye said the oye on the last part no under my presidency I will do this, I will do that, I will do that. Me kai say oba ye last year oti committee be flood prevention task force be ana deputy chief of staff in charge of operations Standogbe eka ho omo etu plane fan crime but ye who reporter omo de bae enenra mampeni etu plane fa soro no na otimbi a friend a different boy forgotten Standogbe no kan oka president ho enti ono ankasa Standogbe no last year president dey adwuma ne share nsa so mo ye flood prevention task force a move so etu helicopter efa wiem fan kan nyina no report ben and omo so dey come president and how far have we gone in implementing that report now or no honorable Standogbe no no can president who play mu no how far have you gone in implementing that report or mode come presidency and omode ma the honorable minister for western housing etina men pesa de bi o na se base ya ye de be ye report sorry ye de be ye normal politics nko for 9 ewu at the time our president Mahama nso so a statement in May 2024 no na another person so afemu ewu it's that time nipa wu ye this time nipa wu 2015 nipa wu ye e ba bia nipa wu so we need to sit down as a country na yan Accra na nkasa omunfa Accra map nto ho omunfa Accra map ento ho omunya technocrat sa abrofu bi kwa na omde ombeka ho a omunfa Accra map nto ho na yan hwe map num aha problem si aha and I know say they know all the flood prone areas one crime and the causes of the floods. No, we know as a country, we know. A government of Ghana knows, not this government, not previous government, but government of Ghana knows every place within Accra are in Sota a flood and the causes of the floods. And then Mikohun said Dr. Mahmoud Baumianso issued statement on the Facebook page and will say this morning my thoughts and prayers are with the thousands of people affected by the floods. My deepest sympathies to those who have lost their loved ones, properties, and those who have been forced out of their homes. I urge citizens to comply with all directives issued by the government and to cooperate fully with institutions mandated to address the situation. I also urge the emergency services and all relevant authorities to do everything possible to reach those in need and assist them. I also that we will get through this difficult time by caring for one another. May God bless our homeland Ghana. And no me who says state na me hwe mu asan kono so be no say obekire say ono no be president a obetuma solve flood no but luckily wa amfa ho and ono kwa no sre say ye ne aban ne mbom na de aban ne ye bia to solve this issue no ombetumi solve na me who was one issue statement I was reading I was expecting so obeye no who politics be say me na make say me na mo idea ne ade luckily he didn't go that tangent nti no ye den ho beche no. Then I saw that of NPP as a political party. Omu statement omu de buy wapa I cannot go through it because me come entirely because I say the newspapers and so trust mamo. I say men kan ho baby almost ye politics almost to coordinate this chaos. President Mahama has placed a deputy chief of staff Standogbe, a presidential staffer with no ministerial authority, no power to compel either ministry to act, and no democratic mandate to lead a national disaster response. You cannot put a deputy chief of staff over certain ministries and expect a functional chain of command. It does not work. It has not worked. Accra is paying the price. So you see what the NPP also did. You see what they also did yesterday. The Pemama year in 2024 no e bia no muso akote omo flag bearer na esrese yem mo aban no solve problem no na omo flag bearer no amfa blame bia mo bia no ohun de omo so te ho omo ye Justin Kodua Frimpong General Secretary ohun de ono so te ho statement or issue. And also thirdly, in addition to the confusion and undermining of authority, the announced anti-fraud control measures have either not been implemented or poorly implemented. It is our understanding that the Finance Ministry has been slow in releasing the necessary funding for flood mitigation programs in their bid to keep national account looking good. You see what the MPP is also doing. Oh, they almost tell her politics. Enipa nine ewu no politics. And almost tell her omo eye through their general secretary. Now saying immediately we call on the president to immediately clarify and consolidate the flood management mandate under one accountable ministry. The current split is producing paralysis, not result. Remove the deputy chief of staff from a coordination role. He has no authority to enforce, and appoint a single empowered minister to lead. Provide full public account of the anti-flood task force. Stop redirecting blame to citizens and take personal responsibility for the governance architecture he designed, and that is failing Ghana. So you see what the MPP is doing. You see what the MPP is doing. Asemesina enkofo wu no. Enkofo dan amememem, enkofo cars ne ade, enkofo japade asay no. Lives, 9 lives ewu omo no. Omo so afi no omo so nya hoden. Senepe mama kasa 2024 a omo kasa ti ase asem na aba ne politics. Etinya president no at the time ano ya candidate. Mane mfanye politics no. Omo so ko opposition na asemesi a president no so sre say yemwa wa director finance minister say onko contingency fund ni mu. So mine your account me fund me no the consolidated fund contingency fund eno mu sika de putupuna sa atrentem bi to mine na eno sa fund mu ye sika ene ye de abo mo ho akire wo mo. President director finance minister say onko wi sika na yenhwe kwan be fa so a ye be boa mo mo akire wo mo no omo so te ho and I do this and I don't do that and I don't do that. Justin Kodua Frimpong lawyer, general secretary. Onusune ni abre ye politics. So you see the sickness of our country. You see the sickness ye yare no. Enno me hu Professor H. Kwesi Prempeh onusu president am a fine opportunity. That fine professor H. Kwesi Prempeh ono na only did the constitutional review committee into ono so na wo complain no president am a fine opportunity say only the oman ye ntutue bia ye ya true constitution M1 no ono so mwa ye ne yensa constitution no eti oman ye solution bi wo ho a Professor H. Kwesi Prempeh special nsa the kind of constitutional review on be no and so be the next direction ye person ye de o mine fa ono so say our brand of politics and politicians cannot build or fix this country or even produce a leader who can if we do not inject appropriate doses of technocratic competence and bureaucratic autonomy into our governance, policy and decision making and resource allocation, and continue to rely on a short-sighted politicians applying partisan and electoral criteria to make every decision of consequence in this town, we shall never see the development we deserve. Our contemporary problems are becoming too complex and multidimensional to be solved competently by simple politicians applying partisan and electoral logic, while competent technocrats and bureaucrats are marginalized or forced to yield to political pressure. Power is not knowledge. I like this statement. Share NADMO, National Disaster Management Organization, NADMO. See a penny and NADMO should not be headed by politicians. institutional na dwuma ye ne se o manage disaster te se flood ya bay se nya to abape e wo se district nadmo coordinator yesesa no ne yekofa ye political pratique bi betena ho into the district level e wo se nadmo fo no mo ho no bebre na in fact ye pamo head na omo wo ho no kra no ya transfer omo nti etam obi wa Hunter West a ne de na koto gbungurugu yoyo ne atam obi wa Gary Tempane ne de na besin ho ne atam obi wo ho ne de na besin nzema nadmo nti at the district level no ye be pamo bia ne ye de yenkofo abegu ho at the regional level ye be pamo bia ne ye de yenkofo abegu ho at the national level ne apamo bia ne ye de yenkofo abegu ho enso nka nadbo eye institutional nka wose ye nyankofo a o masha da transi asua disaster management any said ye handle disaster issues say ye coming out with solutions to prevent disaster from happening but nadbo no kra na enka eye institutional was say technocrat ene wo ho no obaba Hunter West or a politicians nko obako the regional level politicians nko obako national politicians ne gu obia nti we ya omo hoi se aban sesape e wo se knata ko e wo se we ko e wo se region agbesi o so ko e wo se we ko national wo se we ko ne ye de enkofo aba sa ene eti nadmo ye ma technocrat no omo won knowledge the technical knowledge no en head institution da de oye campaign ene ye de ne beko ho na nkofo wu onim flood ho hwe onim disaster management ho hwe omo ede omo ko district nadmo offices no ede workshop mponi ye ma omo asebia district nadmo director regional nadmo in charge of operations in charge of this ede training mponi ye ma omo ansa na adwuma no ma start nothing inti oman we ye wo problem finally and Ministry of Works and Housing issue very tall statement. I cannot go through the entire statement no, but you call the final part now or say in addition the ministry is taking steps to undertake extensive desilting and excavation of major drainage channels and waterways that have become silted and obstructed following recent heavy rains, with the aim of improving the flow and discharge of storm water and runoff. This effort will be complemented by critical construction works, including the development of new drainage channels aligned with naturally occurring water pathways to restore and enhance the efficient movement of water. Government is also advancing broader interventions, including the expansion and rehabilitation of drainage infrastructure, enforcement of development controls in flood plains, strengthening of early warning systems, and the restoration of wetlands, lagoons, and natural water detention areas to reduce national flood vulnerability. While the effort continues, the ministry urges all residents, particularly those living near rivers, lagoons, drains, and low-lying lands, to prioritize safety and strictly adhere to established flood safety protocols. Residents are advised to move to higher grounds when necessary, avoid walking or driving through flood waters, and ensure children are kept away from flooded areas to prevent accident and exposure to waterborne diseases. The ministry remains steadfast in its resolve to work with all stakeholders to address both immediate impacts and underlying causes of floods. Together, through collective responsibility, discipline, and adherence to safety measures, we can significantly reduce the effect of flooding, safeguard lives and livelihoods, and build safer, more resilient communities to prevent future generations to okay, so that is it. Honorable Kenneth Gilbert Ejay, one kwa nyesa asimu kranka wonshe da hu no skra na djuma oye trouble for the yeah, if we ne koya call the next 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, problem we e kwan Ghana ye pese ye solve no once and for all. So that is it for you. So I am worried. I am sad. I am sad. If you are Yanko, I am very sad that as a country, flooding started here. Flooding started here years back. So many years back, we are unable to fight this. 1955. 1930, 1960, 1963, 73, 1986, 1991, 1991, 2002, 2010, 2011, 2015, 1999, 1995, 2026. What a show! From the days of Kwame Nkrumah to the days of Busia Edward Akufo-Addo, to the days of Hilary Liman, Kutuwe Champong, Rollins 1, AFRC, PNDC, Rollins 2, NDC, Kufuor, Mills Mahama, Akufo-Addo Baumia, Mahama Jenana. One problem. Accra, when you the whole Ghana, Accra. One problem. Since 1930s, I walk for mu bepmene. You to me solve it. Hey. Okay. Eti yabakwa nim. We have to. I'll say a quick nim one sir. Yabene day. So you show them some of the videos and let's go. Eti ana yambo President Mahama voice ni bi wabre fia de boaboa no hona. Eti we the answer for the benefit of more. Bia Muntie President Mahama ni audios, even though we have played them. Yensa imbo ni bi na yintie no no ankasa fa wiem no. Chese sako interchange a wo de we nipa na ugina fom a uhun kokroko. Ekofo bia GCB tower isi kwada braka ho chese be bia new plant station everywhere. Hu nyina ye ma. So let's listen to the president.
We just finished an aerial tour of Accra to inspect the flooded areas. Unfortunately, the flooding has been very extensive today for several reasons. There's climate. If you look at the rainfall pattern from 2024, 2025, 2026, you see that increasingly every year we're getting more rain in Accra than we used to get. Accra is built between two natural bodies, the Kwapim Mountain Range and the Atlantic Ocean. And in those years, it was not a problem because Accra was a very small city. But as the population continues to increase and people continue to build, it restricts the path of the streams on their way to the Atlantic. So that's an engineering problem. We need to see how to open the channel so that the water can pass. But then there's also the other aspect, which is attitudinal and human behavior. That is dumping garbage in the drains. Even in the air, we discovered many illicit dumping sites where the wetlands are. People have gone to create a waste dumping ground, and they charge 20 cedis for the aboboya to come and fill the waste into the wetlands. And when it has filled sufficiently, they sell the land to people to come and build on it. Anytime you begin to take action and you start breaking houses, people think that government is inhumane. But when the problem arises like this flood, it affects everybody. And so all of us have been affected because of the conduct of a few people blocking the channels and preventing the water from passing. And so we'll call a National Security Council meeting. We're asking every district to identify, together with the Works and Housing Ministry, where the blockages in the channels are as they pass through the district assemblies, so that we can earmark those places for removal. You see, they've even filled part of the waterway with garbage. Yes, sir. And then all these people are built here. You're in the park. Yes, sir. Ultimately, the other solution will be to decongest Accra. And that's why we're planning that we move some of the city out, that is the major government departments, and then also create a new center of growth so that our people will start building outside Accra in a new city instead of everybody looking for some space in Accra to build. So, but that's a long-term solution. But I just want to express my sympathy with people who have lost property. Loss of property has been very extensive, and I want to thank the military, NADMO, the police, and the Hydro, Works and Housing Ministry, and all the emergency response team, 48th Engineers Regiment, for the rescue that they did. I've asked the Minister of Finance to release some money from the contingency fund so that we can do some post-flood relief for persons who have been affected.
After going through the tour, we realized two issues, one being engineering and the other being attitudinal. It's tasked us as a ministry to ensure that the engineering part, we put our engineers together to ensure that the right thing is done. And also ensure that the good people of Ghana also do the right thing to ensure that at the end of the day, we'll be able to get the best for our good country, Ghana.
But let us change our attitude and let us find a permanent solution to this Accra flooding problem. We shouldn't become like the vulture who, anytime it is raining, he says as soon as it stops raining, he'll repair his roof. And then as soon as it stops raining, he says, oh, it has stopped raining, so there's no need to repair the roof. This time should be different.
Okay, so that was President John Dramani Mahama. Say, we share audio, we share video na. Ubun say, time ono kasa we ya na Minister for Works and Housing enso kasa no. Na ase wosu. O sinitra se e wo play ne ho na wosu. Na ne raho. Ono so ye nipa onim se de enkofo ebre. But aka problem ne de apart from engineering side said de kan no. Problem metimaka say 80% of our car flood problem no nipa na nipa. O de on the normal day kwa no kodu sekra se na ho bon sekra on the normal day. Okay, me also be sending message we or say I repeat, Ghana must be born again, not by money or politics, but with a good style of behavior. If not, things remain the same. We why kafui you message no. Say minim say be right there. Let me see. Okay, all right. If you imagine.
Yeah,
imagine. Videos no. Enwura chese. Enwura won kind of so nipa won kan ho. Enwura won kan. Esu si nipa.
Mera ho papa.
Problem. Inti ujiri se broni pa na. Me fan se New York. Ena ebia fraud ha omo a ntinka New York kroi. Inka right from George Washington to one to Obama to Trump to one Clinton muntinka up to now muntu solve problem we. Ewo one city. One city. Anasa nke bia UK, London. Ena nka problem from 1950 up to 19 muntu solve ye. Bibi ni cry hey the person here no be canning. It's very sad. I mean, it's very sad. Araho.
Hey.
Araho.
To come na da ba na be say you should buy.
Near the politicians jinem omaya ye waha and I make me say nadmu kra no any concern politicians and a head nadmu. An institutional on managing disaster say. In Kenya politicians kra nka ye fa navy for na sa on say omo is it the engineering regiment or say why wo military flood basia navy for no omo na omo koko yi say a washa omo de kanu enen nka sa nkofo no na wo say nadmu omo na so omo handle nadmu sa nkofo no because omo de omo wo the technical knowledge na nkasa ye be for obi e wa hunter west as on head nadmu ya training kwa ye bi ma no ya in training no
na afimu ni nyina won te omonka agi se suto bredru
na no we pie
asubusum ya yeti omonka
na won tu omonka sen hwe what you say a hunter west nadmu fo a ya fa omo over the years why na ye share that ne call technical training bi omo ma ya fa omo origin me aminu agbasi mu e dey training pa na ya share that dey omo trans be 1 week ayama omo nothing nso ye so omo ko manage disaster yanko sama boy ye be she Wellington boot ya show overall sana ya ye no over the years sana ya no over the years njabanya sape o se obia ham obia ko na ye fire fufroba we aban sape obia beko na ya san fanko fufroba indi so obi kwa ye plan bi to ho a enye na ban na ye nti oso ono so ba no o de beto nche no so ye ne de de pana hayen enso ye omutu kwan omuko US omuko UK omuko Canada omuko Russia omuko Scotland omuko Sweden, they go to Norway, they go to Australia, Holland. Enhu sene broni esene man nyansa akoyi wo woni mamunu ye wo the same nyansa enso aden obetu kwa abrochira ontumi mfantesio mpo ntofom but oba Ghana ohwa ahwa na we no odwunso ohwa na odwunso wo de enko na me ya brempo
se mi akra mi hu ne me ba be campo mera ho se me hwe nipa ahwe omunkwa na me hwe na paya mpo cheche document e ba yi mu nyina abamu a be 6 to 7 years a ya tam na free show wa ye dendenden wawu mu ye 2 papa
wawu so fa nipa sign 9 or so
nipa 9 endra nwumre no me hwe
nipa 5
na me ra ho asat 5 something na director obe
ko hebo
fitana pano branch message so kra me best start na me ka say interior minister issue statement ni ade nti wo mo e won kran ni ade no eni ahyenkafo ni ade na areho kwa me na areho papa eba ne say ya fibia Friday na me King George kan wa ha afibia centralfo nya adwuma ye wo flood ho afibia ye nya adwuma ye wo flood ho enkosi daben na no mampani ka asemi ma ne ye me de papa suban attitude no
yesuban ye ngofo bia ye nye ye huni pa ba
ono ni mi say ade wo ye na
enyo wrong
efini ade Friday ya na meka wa ha se ni omo yen se ngofo bi oje afimi anim ha na omo de ye yo
wo de try to be
operating back wa na adwini didi no mo jamuro Friday meka wa ha
nti wo twemu a ha obedidi atem se ye na ye sanso me nyansa sabe magimi se kra wo no do this
now da meka Friday ni mi see for mo na nkwala bi kwala be ye 8 to 9 years Friday no so mo nko school se Dominic George we program see ya agent ni mu ha wanu nsu awie di bi agu ne yonko so ma na wo horo ne se twa wo rubber na to na me gina wodi na me se he
obetume chechire
ko school ni sa na ye kire wo ada na wan ko school ane de ane na me se tam
obetumi chichiri wura na mo da betu echi ha oya obetwem obefisa omo sori omo ano de fi omo mfichi echi and last week also boto kese ono de onim nyansa se ni fie no eni kwan so ode se wura to ono de sa nyansa no
afa to ne dem ne bedroom no ne nanda
ye de ye pefi nti no chichiri ebia na dwo ade betwem beba na egu ho na wagya ho no ko
Ghana beye gina ya yeso asesa yesu ban waso bola frifia
efrufia wonya bebia o radio station e chi no da begu a ada na wanfa nko police station wofa koto na ko koto mo go take it there tell wo da woni nyansa se wo fie ho no ye di nwura gu ho nyeye ba ye de ye pe nti wo de bebre obi beto a obetwe adapa free nso ne enye hwe. Can you imagine?
Sesa yesu ban
Can you imagine?
Hwensu a
enwura nkoa
enwura womu no edoso
me se nkan enwura doso se ni pete hola
kwa na ye hwe bibi yo yesesa yesu ban ye hwe bibi yo o mayi de bia ye de no ma be ye na ye bobra se esua efini ade emini yese ya efa he na be ye hwenra a rubber factory circle oda na rubber factory we jato mu nsuo ni yiri ya makwa na just a fire service for ekwa kra no wo munya baabi mfa nkwa na se ne enwura na sia choki ni ade no wudi agrope ubeto mu bewu wudi agrope ubewu areho me yesisa yesuba me ana pe me wafo videos a me hu akwala tu
osire
kwa me na jaja me wafo papa kwa me na me wafo pa na wo share a video na ora JDM te ni mu keto ohwe ono akasa kra nanim na ohwe de wi no tere ne nsa kasa na tu se
ye du bebi no kasa hwe aha nyina wo de wura na egu ha ade ne yete sa
na ne ra ho
eno otum so osuye okasa wie no okotwiri plane na osu na wura ho
Mama so
ne wura ho me se Ghana ha ye we on your problems 80% yankasa ene ye create on mind problem 80%
eyankasa nipa bibi ni behwe ni nwanwuma die wie e de akwakotu gatem anu musu atoacho no bia
bia no
eyankasa
eto bia hwe run about hey eto obedo ne nwure good run about wo je say unhu nipa adwene kra wo nipa ni tirimu a odwene wa se eye pendrive bia nka ye format nipa bebre tirimu na ye san upload information foforo egu so ye programme ye mu bia adwen foforo ye the virus antivirus na de nyina aka ho why ofa ye nsu mu a eno so ye te ho ene ye de gala eno so ya se ye nsu ni nyina wo de hwe nsu a bankan ni nyina ebi free eastern ni ade gala nsu na epie ni nyina begun kran gala nsu na bebia isi akopum kra ye nam kra so te enwura wo pum kra do so sen enwura wo pum do sen nam ye hwe bibi yo na in the next 20-30 years no o man ye ho be kire yo in the next 30 years I am my wo mo ne na bi mo be 30-40 o mo ho be kire o mo papa e wo ye no me bi aye ne yo
na kwa na me konkrata so na video ba akukura me hu ye de na se warehouse o se den yo ena se omu yi nyoma no gu anim ho na nsu etwe se nsu no
warehouse nyoma nyina
ena no nsu no na ye bi mu esmas omu so ani age obi ko fa cylinder nyina
ko twiti row TV ne fridges ne
ade na gam sa gam bia ye na gu rubber container no bi ati sami enu abo na bo na
obekọ na fie ho yiri obonya bebi obetena na ware
be nsu ade we nsu afie na mu a za na ebegu wono mu a wo fa de agofia akore
na wo ho man ya timu a petrol tanker enya accident a na nkofo de pan twifu anu eja betumi atom bum
chese o man se mi se ya kwa
se Ghana brewery for de ensa ko ba bi na se o mkonya accident a club ye na nkofo kom fo no mu tugus no mu nom
enu enipa ebu kan fa so kwa no munya ba bi mpo nyina o obi tumi fa fence no wa ondin so betumi atonsuo na akoni wawu ade na nsuo ne twe kɔ no eno ano no so na ni die tie kwatam we na obi so ya ade pa fa bra na obi de akoto be no asan kɔ fa
ya jimi o kan kranchire ya jimi papa Oh my way, yeah, Jimmy Papa. Move on, tell me, I no pay me, yeah, be that, but. Yeah, Jimmy Papa.
Let me to show you with sample, but not dream ni what. Chewing gum, tea roll near dinner, and soon action will be warehouse the one. Oh, Gina, you anywhere, Gina, baby, off from fence wall. I quack what trail coffee. I said, I shouldn't have my tea and just what you want sometimes won't I say.
Yes, I you. Oh, just say, on my way, yeah, what problem, crackapa. What are you going to
do? Why, I can't hear you.
I'm a bubble suit. Sir,
and a crowd and Cratano Crano just says, we don't want someone. Tina Cradia, may see a flat paper review. Stay informed, a flat awareness community fest. And Metraso, Cratano commodity trasso, and then Cratana by and celebrating Cancan. Sir, Mamma Fabakumi and Nubi fans. National Enquirer de Ubokrata Abba Eja and Nebrada na pay na wano ene enkrata na sakrata wano ne the overseer enema who say one fa and overseer the insu who some the buy okay into the National Enquirer enim haidie one fa insu yira na sa flood na who some amba mum na mo ne din kai pa ye kese won anim haya the National Enquirer de Ubokrata yi what the National Day of Prayer and Thanksgiving services anyankropon ya domo kontoni mabosume ne da edika ye wochena Ghana afana baby all the 16 regions eba so eho enkomo na the National Enquirer de Ubokrata diaba wode omampani John Dramani Mahama foni e de ato hanu a wahya Natalie Fita wama nani so ahwewiem na wode Apostle Eric Kwabena Nyamicha GPCC chairman ono so ni foni diaba sa na wode His Eminence Dr. Sheikh Osman Nuhu Shaributu wode ono so foni e de aka ho diaba ni nyina ne ochena nyankropon ya domo National Day of Prayer and Thanksgiving na wachere se ebeko so wasi Christo Sumu no nyankropon ya domo ochena no forecourt of the State House na Christopher no wache pepepe won beye wo modie na Muslim Sumu no mu so National Mosque wo Kanda wo Enkra kumpuni mu antemu no so 12:30 na the National Enquirer de Ubokrata yi chere se wo mu so ebeye wo modie krata yi emunsem bie NPA penipa wada no meche National Petroleum Authority Owura Godwin Eduji Tamaklo wade ne foni dia ba wade ba yo sise ne ensuo na sia ye no okay na chese the National Enquirer wade ensuo ne ho nsem bi ebaye wow okay wachira wase senior ensuo na sia ye ninti no fuel stations ho ayiyiri ni ade ni nyina no emprempren de wo mu nyina enshate ne down mo bia enko fengo we the National Enquirer de Ubokrata ni de bia de baye sanso and what the Chief of Staff Owura Julius Debra foni dia ba no say drug abuse say threaten national security ankasa ukwasa ntemantamu enkrampo de bobo jese Ghana fana na bebia no embebru ne mbaya na to mo ho ato endubone hudwa ne nom ne ade mu esai pa enti wode hunsem bi editu dwa wode National Enquirer de Ubokrata yi enim hanom me kwa de overseer de Ubokrata mu na me free fly de hunsem mu dia na me kwa chairman wuntumi ane Bernard Entwibu Asiako ene ne din a ne na ne naja de to no na chairman wuntumi ne de na hutodin na eno na de overseer de Ubokrata ebo amane se lawyer and the appeal kubi wabra wode ne nsem betu dwa se we free sa chairman ne nsem no ho kakra wa twe no afiri ho enam so much ma wuntumi tron krata e koma attorney general se Owura na se lawyer Samuel Atachia and take over na Samuel Atachia by no se na wo mo de ne final wo mo de akwa July 3 and was July 3 no wani mu ma no wono no asem no ye fufuro wom afa no aba be take over enti ohia bre na wode akenkai document file ne ade wo honom na wahu sene ensem no esiko esifaba enti wo trankrata ade kokoma attorney general ne court se wo mo hwe na wo mo twinda no fa nkwanim na na pay the overseer the Ubokrata ebo amane se court atie ne nsem wo twere koma mo no wa twensem ne de akwanim wode akwa July bosome ne de toso aduonu 20th July na court atwe sansem no de akwa ebono wa yeni abrepa o yendi agro enipa ewu pa krata idi ebono wa se tiefo ka ye ebono wa wo mu de nufo ni di aba no wo se eyi na wonne ne ya nyankopon edema ni ya enam so edu ba bi kwa no wosi wodi aguro yi nsuyiri beba amba o seti date tuhe eno wo kire wo bi se nyankopon se eno na abayi ana nyankopon enyi na sutire na momnum se ya no so a wogira mu esre erade se wo hu Ghana mobo ebo no wa ye ni abre pa de oversaid obokrata na de sansem we ba ye daily searchlight de obokrata na mede to aso na mede nkrata no komodie no akwa wie wo ho yebre no eko na honorable so wa ha na nsam so yedi nka bobo so na no na nkrata no de ba ye what the foreign affairs minister de obokrata nimfoni wade aba de obokrata the daily searchlight mu wa ha na ne woka ka hu nyina ne sem Ghana de share South Africa awakoko fa wo mo de ba Ghana no emo obia mbo ne humusuo se wo ho bi na wo ba ya na se wo ha dada wo de afi na wo be ye wadwen se wo ba be ko South Africa no wo se emo humusuo se wo be ko South Africa mane ba otirim po da se wo be ko nso pa dia na kire se ehu hia very or say unless absolutely necessary just say ayade hia pa wo anko enye eno de ubetimi akona se wo nko ehwe wo akọhwe se mu adwo na wakọtena wo kakra ayi salon bia na wo ho no wo ba no wani da so adi akire ntia ya wo se mu adwo ntu kwade a foreign affairs minister se wo bia betu sa na mo no ene wankasa wo konkon wo awujejirije wo de osono amayuko wo mo nkrata wo mo twere de fa flood ho nsam nso daily searchlight de obokrata de sansam baye na de bia meka se wo sono amayuko Justin Frimpong ko dia sankrata we woni mu anka wankyere enipa ewu ehwere ajapade asombo ne ade o kwatron krata ko criticize sa mo na mo ba mbe ni ya na yenja amanyesem no ya ye bibia politics wo man mu manyoma eje nsemu ba bia adri nya politics asem ane enkrata de ho nsem de baye mi ko wie ewo nsem ni mu women and leadership de obokrata ma me fa ba ku mfamfiri wo sanse wo de embanko afani na de aba ane se ne headline it say women and leadership need to say empower, inform and transform. What the mom is a natural rollins in funny and a diaba call clote and also clote quali what in funny de buy see and run a person who one and yas and make it to and tino would ye nimu a boye frega national fire services nadmu and impenny fuha one more etime a boy munina by cratafet or some yensa a word the ubokrata ye animha or him I will gents who funny waha ane ni buka watre no watre so de akwakopi mo Wisconsin International University Library enti eno so honsem ewo krata yi anim ha ensem bebre na aka we hu na so se na medi nkan ya ka no ni nyina yensem kro ya enti wo somfo afie jamra ane anapai medio bibia besi ha ma mincha honorable Samuel Dumsin sese electoral area assembly member and afei me say father honorable Daniel Dumsin father and me say incha kese nkoma mo ba bia mo wo bia makra obibia kwame na ka se mi wa ha na tiefo ma min san mi ti no kra bia enim enti me ko o se enko ana so unive ma me enko da me catch us enti tiefo makra mo wa me ko na kwa na di chi.
Okay, thank you very much. 2 minutes after 9, 98.3 FM so and anopay wasugusu a wutie. So let's move on. But anopay yewo YouTube why? Inti se opese o follow ye nkoma ye die ya woni nshia e YouTube. Technically we couldn't stream on Facebook but we are live on YouTube. Ubetumi a follow e wo ho. Na o comment no crowd to a ho nyina mehia obi obefe bia mehia wo ho. Na good. So we will talk about it there. Ora engineer Pobi a 2024 parliamentary candidate. Sisi di onye candidate. Yenim say obesan a candidate onyan take that decision no. Engineer Martin.
Yeah, me.
Apom to say.
Aboko
Nyame adumu na so.
Nyame adumi.
Dan say me fa ho a me say wo bu adwuma okwan no ho pa.
Yeah, nyame ase.
Wo bu adwuma. Na anyone to say Yakasa yache.
Yakasa yache. Mi hu ache. Won so afese ya na pai.
Kakankra.
Yeah. But you say na mi ya kuma ba o say ne ho afọ. And na o pese wo ye we kakra bi o. Se be ma na o ka se ne ho afọ anka nya problem. But ono ba ka se ne ho afọ na o pese o ka bi. We diabolic pa na o pese o boy na pe. Yo am say nyame ado me ho ye. Ma me fa me fa kunja we so na minchia Ahanta West for hina enkanka MPP fraternity ewo Ahanta West michia midi kan de ma yen constituency chairman Nkatia Kofi ni MC yen former MC Ajare sana midi minchia so de ma yen former MP honorable lawyer Biniza Kojokum ni MPP mpanyimfo mo Ahanta West hina sana medi minchi anso de ma ahemfo mo Ahanta West nti minja mo bibiada ti anape minchi ade ma bibia wa Ahanta West ya ahemfo mo ha sana medi minchi anso de ma party executive polling station executives coordinators nyame adom afi yase yi new executives mo ba be mine the party in Ahanta West for the next 4 years. Timidimi chia de ma obibia police station executive coordinators the outgoing constituency executives and incoming constituency executives in amidimi chia de ma obibia. Michi obibia na pay. Enti se mwate power taking kan ye 5 fidie kese we say Ogya FM so na echia obibia na ya kasa obibia ntie anape nkomo kakra ye wode ma ahantaman.
All right, thank you very much. So not too long ago and mo police station elections, mo electoral area elections. Minister preparations are ongoing towards 11th of next month. More constituency elections, no, my picket forms, or my file, or my vetting, I think so, my balloting crime, you say, or my before we get there, no, I hope say executives are more from the police station level to electoral area, no, only my age, my pain, it be a new one to sue more, and pay muti or message and information now over the mom.
Yo, I'm saying, no poor teaching in me wa hase,
right,
me wa hase, me baby chia. The polling station executives ye the current ones ye omo be ye juma from this year to the next 4 years. Inti na I was me akwenja na me welcome omo to Ahanta West constituency. Inti anapay dia me kan say ye mo bibia akwaba na dia me beka as to so say obi biara ene oye polling station executive privilege na wanya nyame na wadom no manenya because Ahanta West ye do so pa na se yi executives few bi na yeyi disanyame adom na se yetumi yi mo as polling station executives coordinators yambe kan se mo man hina yenda yame asese nyame eni beto ye so na ma yetumi yi yen se yembra mbe ye polling station executives. The can say we are Yamba can say me mo bibia akwaba na momu ejuma wo ho ye ba beye ejuma papa wo ho ye ba beye ye election 2024 anko ye and na ye wo executives omo manage na anko ye na yasan ye new executives inti ye responsibility say 2028 police station executive biya be yejum enene coordinators ne constituency executives yi omu hina be come ho abom na ya ye adwuma den na etimi ade agi ye seat ni back wo Ahanta West enti anapay de mbesre obi biya ene woko MPP omo album mu a omo din omo pictures omo contact ni ade wo mu ni hina ne say ye baba ye dwumaden mumaye hu your responsibilities. Polling station executive ye kasa wo ye polling station executive all represent the NPP party no wo polling station eno ne edwuma e wo so ukokoye wo polling station de ma obi bia o ye MPP ni de even on ye MPP ni krampo no e wo so utumi kɔ ne nkyɛn one ne kasa e wo se ye kokɔ kasa ma party no yan communication no this is the time I was say yetumi ye edwuma ma communication na kɔ if you say obi wo polling station e bia polling station A MPP for omo ye you can say sympathizers for MPP omo nim MPP executive crowd that polling station. This is the time I was say polling station executive you are availing what the ma ni polling station na nkofo hu no so obi wo assembly obi wo mwa bia wo na was say den other fa so ansa na aba the constituency nti afi ye ba be ye djuma papa ti said ya Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kan no o say this time no edwuma na ye be ye no ye kofie to fie ye koye grassroots based campaign ye ne ye nkofo kokasa de aman omontumi mpia bonte amba beto aba 2024 no e wo say ye hu na yetumi yes ye kanse ye ne omokasa na 2028 no omoba omupie abonte ba na omoba beto abanfama eye party no nti anapedie eye sere na mbesere say polling station executive say ye omo mumma ye hu your responsibilities your responsibility ne say ye be kwa akoto aba eyi coordinator ye be yi kase constituency executives and ye be yi PC your responsibility ne say ye pa represent the party in the polling station ama MPP ni bia wo hawa wo as a polling station executive no wo na wo say wodi kan hu ansa na aba the constituency level nti afi ye ba be ye adwuma power tekoni omo be ye adwuma papa nti dia me be kan ne say eyedin so eyedin eti say bia ye ko school ade a ye de wo syllabus ne mawa unim akwan a wo fa so wodi sua wa de nti say ye man your responsibilities I was say ye de fa is our responsibilities na ye fa so na ye de ye adwuma wo polling station and am be sha omo nkran so say bibia anka akire polling station na adwuma no say nimpa ba ko ntumi ye a collaborative effort na ye de ye sa adwuma no nti ye hu say 7 executives a omo wo polling station no mbeka omo ho abom na mode strategies bi aba yan visit yan ye sabia ti say ye nuanu Jehovah you as dance for we should go to the houses ye ni omo kasa ye hu omo haw ye hu dia sanyame ya adom 2028 ba yesu ye betimi aye de abo omo nti anu no adwuma ye ba bedi nti mbesre moma yenka yen ho bom na yenye adwuma no wofom na ye be wie kire no na epie efifiri aye hyiren de ama ye yesanse 2028 inshallah ye gi yen city back wo Hunter West because enyema bi na ankoye but say to me the enyema to 2 year 2028 we are taking our seat back nti me show bi bia nkran police station executives aye yimo me show mun kran say ye ka ye hu bomu adwuma no ye betimi aye na ya gi yen city ne back because Hunter West city no eye MPP dia yes say bia nyema bi na ye na ankoye na mframa bi nso bia bebo no ambo yi na de yare bi aba besan sa community ni hina na bia besan Hunter West nti say yen ya anu eduro na say ka say ye koye ni mu a we can easily do it nti mbesere nyema abesen ko 2024 no yen fa no nto nchen na yen hwe 2028 dia we ye ne mu no yen ye bibi wo ho wa wan ye adwuma 2024 this time no kokoye adwuma se yen na ye kom ye kasa ye pia bonti akoye adwuma yakoton MPP party ni dia ma yen krofo mo Hunter West trust me ombetie yen ombeti yen kan ombeti yen de embre no suju a ombegya ombu bibia ho na waide omo aba kan ye ho omo aba to aba dia ma MPP na ija MPP nso etimi afa ne ntima pafra nti anepe me ba ya me sam ne tintini titi ane se me baba de obi bia ase wo anomo po a omutu ye se omo anase omutu mu hu si ho se mo baba ye executive de ama MPP party or Ahanta West no midobi biase and many so aji because ansana ya be start police station can say process there was a the boy hina ya the boy mo so omutumi gina supemu me no ka say power tech yami adom ye kan say 2028 election aye kon ye pese ye nwini inti police station elections aye be ye no ye be man na very peaceful and truly yami adom o hwa Ahanta West elections aye ko ehina no kekekeke bia the MPM bibia ko into way. Yes. Very peaceful. Oko other constituencies are baby kwampo omonto omo polling station elections up to now. Na aba coordinators and sana aba your friend is saying constituency. Inti saying yetumi ato polling station executives yaba beto coordinators aka just a week or China Saturday ye ben ka the next one na eba beto constituency a let's just Ahanta West ya ade moma yemfa ne saa yemfa nko yemma asomdwe no enye adwuma enkoso nye adwuma na ye adwuma trust me because asomdwe wo ha na nkabom wo ho nti ye de saa asomdwe no de ko 2028 ye de saa nkabom no de ko 2028 nti obi bia oye MPP ni moma yenhu se yen party ni is coming back to power nti ye nyina yen papa nsom yen kan yen hombom yen konko ye adwuma yemma yen communication this time no enko because you want some bebre betimi aka dia fa party no you want some bebre a you betimi aka mpo dia fa NDC ho ebi say NDC o mo ba ye enema nkoyi dia na yenhu no yan no na yenhu sisi ai ye hwe bibia meka MPP twa sapato ho nti last year say me ba o studio here no mo bisa say NDC how do I see them catch am say it's too early because you be who NDC omo full character and I say omo governance 2026 and na dey DCC ano me ye hu niam ekoso if you say ye ba ye na ye niam toto akwan mu 2026 me no ka say Ahanta West akwan a na asay a enunti ebufuo ni ade ama yanto abai still bibia ansesan ye even ye nyana no aduro yekope ebese obi yare na wakonya doctor dia ba di eduru ama no na eduru no wanom nti yare na eda so wo ho yakwa kofa drip machines e dia ba begu ha se anka problems na e wo ho na e ha ye no drip machines ni ba be solve problem up till now akwan hina sane etia na eti it's even getting worse me once no your drip machines wo ho MPP time na ye ni sa drip machines ye de ba ye I think 6 months to election. Eba ye kwa na bibia nka ho. Fuel ni ade hina nka ho. It was the PC. Now making sure say oni France assembly honorable ajare no bia hwe ye de fuel egu drip machines mu de twetwa kwan. But this time the drip machines is there. The mu yan say mu de African saying oil and as a fangu begum. No motimi de akwa kokko ye adwuma. The machines are sitting down there. The roads are still deteriorating. Oh, inti minu ano MPP4 a mutie me anapai. Muma yen share yen ho kran. Ye ba machines aye won mpa ye bwane say this time ye ba monitor ma machine bia enkonko fi hanko baby because yen bi some time back. Ye fi aban mu pe na mo de machines ndo kokogu. Takwa gamu ko ye galam say. Already this time nige ye ni eda ho. Machine say de ba ye no e be make sure say it will be intact ama ye ba yetumi di aye adwuma di aboa eye constituency no because say yentumi crampo enter the kwan no so a with the drip ye de be ye sa adwuma no nti ya me adomo a power tech is coming again oba na wa ba make sure say yan kwan ya wo Ahanta West na no with the help of the drip machines na ye wo no e betumi di aye adwuma di aboa ma Ahanta West ufi ejamra ba at least within a short time ubetimi abeju aguna ufi Cape 3.0 ba aguna ha within a short time ubetimi abeju ufi disco fe ba aguna within a short time ubetimi abeju ufi butre ba oye aguna within a short time ubetimi abeju nti ye wanya mapapa de mamo achia na achia ye but engu MPP so engu power technique in Crawford so Hunter West. You best say as already na ya nyema ye di aboa. But the ever can say me nuanom police station executive say yeyi mo. Woma ye hina yenye baako. Na yenye adwuma. Na ye adwuma din a nyame so o man ye adwuma no enko waste. Emom no bi papa bebem. Mi wi a mamemfa akonja we so enwohye eye constituency executives aba mo ba beto eye Saturday coming next. I think it's on the 11th. Ye ba beto eye constituency elections. Me wish obi bia the best and the good of luck. Obi bia akofa form. Say opeso obeye chairman, obeye secretary, obeye organizer, obeye you can say all the positions. Yamba can say me mobi bia trinkwa. Na momuno we can say we akano mesre moma yenye a clean campaign because they be ameka say after elections we are the same people.
Yeah.
Inti embre kakra akai moma yenye a decent campaign. Okwa kwaka dia obetumi aye dia aboa party no say oba utumi babeye constituency executive obetumi aye dia aboa party no ma party na etumi aye den age seat in the back eno ne dia mbesere say yenko na yenkoka personal attacks no emfa bibia amba because all the personal attacks ba at the end of the day we are Munuanu to me friend so mba me adwuma
na so no ko win
because they very interesting they say win election in Poria there is a bigger tax ahead of us munuana win no wona wo call organizer wo call whatever position woni obi kono muina mu ye MPP for no moko enya sa ba ko na ye den ya akundwa no betena so. But a you general election, when you are not winning, no, I was on a subabe yejuma.
Sure, no, sound to
a banibi. Inti say one treaty, yen treaty ya huya. Already we chireno, signing panokas ombra crampo me yejuma omba.
Na one bone to me ko.
Won't to me cranko. You understand? Inti the ambassador say, Muma a clean campaign. Because this time round, they be a power take yamiadum yako one election aba. Yes, you and your bebre. Inti the next election I ever kono enkonko ye say you can say first one that obi biara or ye MPP ni biara will be involved in the campaign that we are going to do 2028 inti ye besere say when we nukra men can say with party you are still a member, you are still a family for the party in a Hunter West inti ye hi obi biara no support. Inti Jambakani say, I wish everybody best of luck coming on the 11th. That's the next.
On the 11th.
Yeah, on the 11th.
That will be Saturday.
That will be Saturday.
Yeah.
To me bompa say, the Yankopon Ashisheno, Emanim Brim war. Yankofwa, Epese ye omu, Momu Babe executive 2020. No more year Juma for 2028 election. Inti, me wish you be the best of luck. Minim say, Yame Bekasa. Na Bibian so be peaceful because 2 consecutive elections the police station the coordinators ninan successfully small hiccups be about we were able to solve them and no Emma Musa Hunter West no one of the best in the region just some kind yadin bebre some ne ba it said then you bet me am a tempest na yadin akofom nti bibia be ye de ama yenuanoma moba nti constituency polling station coordinators ni executives na obi obeba no muma yentie na asem na momo no yankasa so yenhwe dia wo hwa wo de ne ba obeboa ma party na tumi ayede yenya a solid forward liners and a solid executives omuni PC ni beye ejuma etumi enwini elections ediama party no Hunter West because they be make us asem way say uye executive uye secretary, who ye chairman, who ye say. Na say when to me enwini ukwa influence abana. Opposition okitano ahwande bia anim. Enu ntina President Kufuor kan say ebeye say obeye messenger wo party ni mu wo government mu dan say obeye national chairman wo opposition. Sadian na me pese yenuanum ahanta west for yamfantu etrim. It is not only being the executive no enu na ehia but the ehia ye papa ene say ebeba aban mu enu na dia wo hwehwe no unsa betumi aka enu na wo even suggestion to give to the government ebetumi aye adwuma because who opposition your suggestions you can't give, if you give it to them they won't take. That is how the life is all about. Because ochina me dem suggestion e be yo fakrampo a ombeka say yen mi anka nti ye wo a good plans for a hunter wesa ene de moma yen hina yen kan yen hombom obi bia on be yin no yen fa nko na mom ne hina yen support sa nimpa na anasa sa nkofo na ombeba no na ntimi ko yen nti anape kakra power te ko de ma constituency polling station coordinators ne entire MPP fraternity wa hunter wesa nyan say moma bibia enda form na mom no after 11th of July. No.
Yeah.
Na ye kick start your friend is saying a party adwuma no yenda bio ye be koso saa to 2028. Ubi biara will come on board. Your communication will be very effective nowadays. If you say police station executive biara should be a communicator. But saa de na ye na yenim ye ka say communication ye ka say be a communicator and ye dia or ye communication executive and I say no there be police station executive in Libya, you are a communicator because you have to communicate to the people in your polling station. Yen jani na mfama nimpa bako. Nti ye ina baba be ye communicators for MPP party because ye won nyama nsam bebre a ebetinya kade ama o da wase.
All right, so 27 minutes after 9, yene 2024 parliamentary candidate of the NPP, Ira Power taken na Edin Komo. So how do you assess party Nankasan said the what to this constituency regional national polling station electoral area elections and this time around? Are you very satisfied?
Oh, I will say that I'm so satisfied. Okay. Simply because the other major problem. The contentions are na woman on yamiadu mitimi yefio.
What is the flag bearer?
And only a flag bearer when because a flag bearer when if you are anchor still tension a woman can be very great.
Can you be Lidiaba?
Exactly.
These elections are moving now.
Me put the nanka me suggestion say. Me nanka me suggestion pa ne say after the flag bearer the next election should be the national.
Correct.
And after national it should be the parliamentarian.
Good.
So that from there no Echina wa starting was here because everybody biana yebe your polling station executive no whether you like it or not parliamentarian also on any ejuma you can say o presidential we also on any ejuma ma me fa sa kwa unja we sumpo na me set sa record we street wa say nyame adom yeji yen you can say yen flag bearer we yen papa yede ne ko 2028 election ene ne Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enti yeni fashion biabio whether Ken fashion you can say a Brian fashion e bia ni hobio enti wo bia na wo ye police station executive a wo tie mene whether na wo team A anase wo fashion A wo fashion B that fashion is no more. We are all communicating. We are all talking about Bawumia. Inti sa o man be Bawumia dwuma de and fa to me nefa to ho because say yeti say o ye bibi against Bawumia will come after you. That one there is something that I will say it here. Because police station executive na de amount no we dwuma pa ne say okwakoton Bawumia. Yeah. Inti se wontumi nton Bawumia de and na fa we ne fa to ho position to ho.
Na de obetumi aye mefa.
Na de obetumi aye no ombra mefa. But wo beba obe ye any way bia contrary to say ye na ye ko Bawumia no de and they will come after you. that one there is something that I have to let everybody know because nimpa ba ko na yede na eko.
Yeah.
Eno ne Dr. Mahmoud Baomia. Nti nya fi na obeka say na me wo wenti. Baby ana wo bia na wo MPP ni. Sisi a ye hina yen papa ye busu pen ene Dr. Mahmoud Baomia. Woni ebusu pen wo baby abio. Nti de obeka na wo say ye hina yetie. Nti nya sa fi na ukwa kotie bibi afi ye friends say baby ana wo ansa na waba be yedwuma. No. We are all going to work for Dr. Mahmoud Baomia. We are going to speak for Dr. Mahmoud Baomia. We are going to sing for Dr. Mahmoud Baomia. Whether or you, on ninya, yeneko. So that is what we should do. It's your best. To say a question will be say, Nyama, I'm going to talk community.
Okay.
Sisia, ye fee. There a constituency, ye call region. Region is here the next month. That's August. Na ya to enu so awie. It is so nti we say be wie no within a short time na ye wie bibia. Na chi momo no ye main I can say focus na akwakoye the general election. Na chi ya start. Say your messages say ye wo. Dia na ye wo a enu nti enye maybe amamo antie ase no. Afi yom beti ase.
Sure.
If you say they be na meka power tech can bibi. Nyamia dumenya agenda 111 wa. Agenda 111 before I ye be fiso no. Now it's almost about 97 or even let's say 95% complete because your koko biye. And my question is say, I didn't na up to now you to me find your juma. I didn't na you to me find your juma. I don't get it. So we see one kasa we see we die. Uru fisu wie o plus them one utumi dem. Untwen ma wunya bibia ansa na wofi baby a wona aye dan aba da sa dan no mu. Enti na ka was expecting say even 5% impo for completion impo ukko all the theaters room ni ade everything was there. Baby o hwa machines ni ade do na machines na amba nwe but na biaba you can even start OPD wo. But you don't tell me that in that way your friend says it's not complete. Until you manage you have for 2 good years. A hopan. Meanwhile, no starting OPD mpo anka by this time no oko wenim because OPD obaji bibi kakra. Until when we say ubetimi kakra internal generated fund and wunya no na say other you can say baby na osa wo ye so 1 year tempo na osa wo ye ni ya na why ni ye because there's a doctor's bungalow there. Until then na yentimi MBA sa when I still don't get it. Because obibia ni ho a wosi ne dan fully ansan wa betine mu da nti se MPP yetimi asi sa facility ewie ye wo baby a so obi wo a obetimi de nakoto baby a so obi ya obi na way so detain na obetimi de nakoto you can't start that ye nti na chese wuntimi start you can start something but sisi an bibia ya refer na de akon afia nkwanta me wa no ye betimi ha ye bibi wo ye de aboa ahanta wesfo nti yeba na yetumi ababie whether is complete or is not complete yebebie ebi na heka say yan kwan no
98.3
yentumi to me sure mo say yebetumi atade ni hina so because na kwan ni hina say nti the can say the interim yebeteki and I say you can say the first way betimi take step betimi taking say yempe machines name for be greedy kwan so hina na anka at least every 3 to 4 months biano because that was our plan actually every 4 months biano o community a yeba betwa kwan was yebetwa so no yebesan aba ho nti we say that grade the drip machines na yewo grade ani ade ni na ebe ye adwuma consistently. If you are na ekoha the time you be ko be wie na you be san yechi na baby a start say 82 bi on rasta e back kwan no so no na start 8 grade so ntanka yenya sa major problems na yenya sisi because sisi ofi ha ko disco fa e ya reho easy
also ko fa budu a
na ko fa we you can say we ansana it's very 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 bad. Meanwhile, so the drip machines are at 98.3 MC in the bungalow. SCC ho. What are we doing with it? Your money si ho and I say then what is the essence say? Yedi aban sika and Ghana sika. yɛde kɔgye saa machines yɛyɛ dɛn yɛde baa sɛ yɛde ba bɛyɛ adwuma wate aseɛ nti yɛsɛn aba na saa nneɛma no hina yɛtumi de ayɛ adwuma ma hunter west yɛtumi akɔ n'anim.
Okay, me were 2 issues me pese me bisa ho question na and e be the wa boss about the hospital. I like the submission you have made, and that has been the position of some of us over the years. Say saving say one nurse impo and a facility dino baku pay ready no betuma start bibi mu a yemfa no non start bibi. But nanka dentina musumu time amaye adwuma no because me I was there. The first inspection at Dr. Nsiansar Mobile, I was there. Ombe commission na me wo ho. It is not 100% completed. Exactly. But you chembe 80% and 85% be kra. At least you betumi ndi baby I ye adwuma mana ye. Adentina mu baby no. At least nka nurses be 5 bimpo ana 10 bimpo and nanka facilities na ye ready no. Mu betuma form no mu dia start adwuma. Man form no man start. Nka by now ebi anka project na aban kwa abeyen kai na so dada. Why couldn't you do that?
No, minia ye commission bokro a week pepepe na ye de call election. So okay e da ye commission no.
Was it a week or a month?
Not a month. Omo buy a week or 2. Enju 3 weeks simple.
Okay.
Because me and I say I was there. I even gave a message.
Yes.
Yes, you see. Because the reason why na ye persons are a kind of saying agenda 111 eba Hunter West and say ye betumi ayeden enya nursing training college wa ha e breathe e kan say nurses mo ayeden etumi amane sa agenda 111 no. But what I say nti yako commission no less than 2 weeks. I know less than 2 weeks. Na yede to aba. Ye to aba no na nyema sesan ye. All these things are okay hina no na it was there. Now we say anka ye wie pe sa you can say befa be say ye fa skeleton you can say staffs be mo start manage.
You could have done that.
But minia okay say ye to aba.
I say mo fa o mo ansa na mo bia no.
There be nyabotre. Omo a ye nuanom nurses from po ye form 2023 2024 NDC bae sasan kofo hina no ka say ye yi omo ana won kai say ka say omo hina betena fie nti say ye form po election day kwampo even election time ya kwampo anka what will happen
nke bia ho asem beba
anka no
bia ho start adwuma ho anka mu ntimi pam mo hina sa
me say unim kofo mo kotena fie after ye to aba wie no nurses, teachers, nyade unim conform kwatena fie simply because ye for mo during NPP time I dey call election nti omo politicize no. But yet in say yen ya yempo a wo ba beto facility no na it is about 95%. It's not 85 that you are talking about because
uko rooms
yes uko rooms wo ho hina every place was
infrastructure
air conditions every room
installed power plants ni ade nyina
yen na ye hwe mo de transformer ni ade hina ba yes what I say inti say yetumi ayeden ya transition amawa de oba yang samia anka me ba ye na apɛ no me po me take is glory no. But what I say they said okay we nurses 10 nurses
they can start something.
One a PA physician assistant and a 2
e ka ho ano
no mo bra be start
na say even polyclinic ye edwuma grand quanta kwa ni bibia no mo.
And so what I say na your facility yet say you are saying that it's not complete until you are not going to start mining the place. Then we are not it just say we are not doing good to ourselves. What I say until en America no say NDC wa the papa bi yema Hunter West pa anka sa agenda 111 ko mo bi dada anka you can say assembly ye wo ha ya akrampo no on betumi abie assembly ye wo ha ya
no onye health ministry on to me recruit
when I can na assembly ye ka assembly na etisen assembly no
assembly doesn't recruit
there be tie
government doesn't give
health
clearance
there any health we ho say your assembly na a institution on its own no.
But it doesn't do recruitment.
The reason why I'm saying that is okay assembly your health directory to her. Any health directory to her. Say all those way or is it not under where
yeah, but they don't do recruitment.
And I make sure say inti being the assembly no.
They can
so
push.
You can do it. You can push it. Because my health director waha na say no. With this no, you share constraints Aguna Hospital.
Pressure.
Yeah, where we want to at least move some of the can say way to that place. You think they can do it? Because agenda one ye and ye the ama hunter we so. Irrespective say a national way no, it comes back to we find the saying.
Yeah.
The constituency and I say the municipality. Intina say bibia ye be free the municipal chief executive or her, the can say the municipal health director or her. What have you? But just what you say. Until we can do something. Until to me can say, yeah, what I say na dear no, omodia my hand, you to me and your baby. Say, recruiting from point. You bet me, I can say, okay, yeah, 2 or 3 rooms. But what you say, and facilities. Ye evacuate, omo has an idea congested, omo Aguna Hospital, a duomo quadrant 111. Can't that one also work?
Okay.
Can't that one also work? It can also work. What me aka say oh bia aha no yembet nya ade nusa
but no kwanso be here approval from the health ministry
nanti we na ya chro na be chro ana nya brofo na ya be chro ya ntimi chro brofo kwa betimi ya recording
ya pressure ho ntini ya pese
betimi ya recording the pressure ya kan ho de akọ omo betie yen
all right
we need to do something about that because I am ya say this facility wo ho na obi tumi yare na ofi ha na yare fa ne say onko because e bia bed ni ha nti ya de na ekọ Efian kwanta obeju kwanso na if sisi anso na we for mo ye kwan just more of way traffic e kwanso and that from oju na se we wu a che say dey nti na odi wu ye meanwhile we could have saved the situation if we had a cop bokro sisi ano less than 10-15 minutes drive weju nti mesre eye me fence omo amutie me especially assembly municipal assembly monge bibi wo you can do something. I mean, get a proposal, send it to them. Say that you want to decongest your friends saying a year Aguna clinic no. We na a free we na medema. Now they should start using the place.
All right. There's the next one. And also boss we me there clean campaign. Sadly no a hap podcast party bia. Oh yeah internal campaigns na say mun to me measure more utterances sometimes after the elections and reconciliation na very difficult. Last Banasco Bama Bisan Sa7 no say me mate people saying so 2024 crowd no or yes skirt and blouses say skirt and top. I ask him because me meeting them 2024 mo campaign bo ha na mo frame mu ma yedi mo chi mo ko mi ane ade near no moneko nti ehu adwuma mu nyina from the chairman to Vanasco yourself Mama Helena
Helena
the women organizer mukoye health screening wa abura ne ade nyina ne yenem nam. So I was surprised that issue was somebody told me that I don't know say what here and backing it with the Okachiro said they should do clean campaign. What's your comment on that?
Yeah, I think ensem bi ho a na bi say eye fie nkomo eye fie asem na e wo bi nso ho eye abontin asem
yes
the reason why I make can say yen clean campaign is say me mako election ni bi know how difficult it is when you are going for election na moye more than 2
we spend it.
Yes, sir. Yes, spending is not even the issue. Me, I don't even
look at the monetary aspect.
But I look at those that you are contesting with or you are going with them. If they are more than 2, 3, 4, I make you money difficult. Very, very difficult. Why am I saying that? Because there will be about 4 camps. And the 4 camps Obia ne camp no he want to protect that camp. What you say? And ope say wini me a I was say policy say ACC sanity. I have to bring you down before the people so that me win. Inti ema yen campaign na ya na ye very way inti me betia wonan so
hostile.
Yes, metia wonan so meka de ani se menka etia. We beka we mesa kan tia we Masa keti enti nkofofo na me ni omo kona me ka obia ade no se bi na me wini a sankofon how am I going to bring them back? Se me ba ho na me no be reconcile mpo na oji two mu. What about the other two? Mbaja what you say? And make money at inti say ye just two azumi say two mpo a me nua ye ntwa so ye nko ye nim onya twa so no ano but me no na wo twa so no me nua ba ko ne the other one no so what you say inti wo be wie no nkrofo wo so unyi omo mo be ka ho mo ye adwuma no emba nsa what you say inti the ambassador ni say yensusu yentietie ye nan so na yanka the reason why you want to be the executive. What you can do and what you have done, the ideas, bring your ideas. You see, the ideas should be in your head or should be there. It is a come as some child said, this is what I want to do. That's a who say ebeboa, then you follow me. And boa wants to say the other one, he will follow suit. And by just what I say, because our dream will be any day when it trim. Tama maybe na masama make a man call for on you munya didi o me say. Me say, yeah, ba. Ahanta was mikita 5 policies. First one year, you can't say sir a nursing training college because of the agenda 111. What you say? 2, you say anka every your 5 zones in Ahanta West here. Every zone biano, I was saying ya you can't say a workshop. You the body, your friend say the youth. What you say? Mechanic sana diena metre say technical way be the opposite of senior Juma, the opposite of senior, your fans say 3 year, the opposite of senior when you are there in Nano. You bet your bayan or hold your mamma. This says MVTI na yeno. Anka, this is what you are going to do for the 5 zones. You zone biano, you besi sa, you can't say training center no until now I call it training center. So what I say, my third way, even the Ahanta language. Yeah, make us say the language uko community you can say region biana. Omo Ghanaian language or omo Sian school near then omo language. Oba Western region. Yen die Oba Western region. The capital of Western region is Takrady, which is a hunter. Your language and can say ye Kualano Musion school any day a hunter language. Into your bar, ye beshene diaba. Ambachansa what I say.
Which the current MP is pushing and working on it.
Which is what I say. And so these are the ideas I was with the bar. Won't say nimpano or tie idea na say ebeboa na ayeden na so afa na wetumi follow but one fasa we number na say okay no personal way ko tie tie obi na so na we buy odisika we buy o yese ya ochina say wentumi amba na even oba sa nimpa no be den na ordinary because he also have people but that's what I say inti the ambaka na say 2 weeks here can say less than 2 weeks here there enemy mama yenye a good clean, decent, serene campaign.
Good.
I hope say yes, we are ununia in Yahweh. Because after election, just after 11th, Sanya wotin Sanya maintenance say be any. Meshia wokrum. Inti se Meshia wokrum I say meet me afro and I mean to me from. But just what I say. Me no ka say there are some people omushia okra na no musi mutiasi. And they are because of say be a clean campaign.
Yeah.
Obi a sabi onim sabio powertech one no kra enhia da one no endin common ko echire da one no entna ase enka bibida no o say powertech ayesi wa ayesi ogu animu ase later obewie no ono ano nam ho no woni ohu otumi mbem
yeah so when they very very important but who was peace at the time there so when who say not even Banas Kumpa, nobody did that skirt and blasting, no. And now what maybe after elections,
yet quab election you know, yet TV pa but and then I make say and no yatua benevi.
Okay.
Why skirt and blouse? I was say will be sound. If there was a skirt and blouse, why skirt and blouse? Let's dig into why the skirt and blouse.
But was it something that came up when
2020 minchwa 2028 2024 it was all over
okay
all over Ghana na kasa I say na we were
peace. It's true.
Inti you go see constituency executive fighting against way. Yes. You could see some way no executive on it, even the PC and Kasa. We inti say who no PC in Kasa. Obey campaign amano. Onye. Inti skirt and blouse no way, no na yake.
But Mfanza Hunter was here no. Part in be ne research did it come up?
Oh.
The party's research.
Dia AC wa Hunter was AC wo baby dia general view no mo de buy no. We had our own.
So it was a national issue.
It was a national issue.
Oh, okay.
And because of nyamabia anko ye ni ade nti na this time round no. Ya start ye mi bia ntem no.
Yeah.
Nti ya start in ntem a I hope say e betumi de nyama tutu ye.
Okay.
Na ade a ama me ma pɛ Dr. Mahmoud Baomi asɛm pa ne say opese en kabomu ba 2028 nti. Sa election we a police station elections here akoi. Or make sure say yen no fenchem too much. Yemo obibia especially yen try say ye be maintaining the old executive as more that we can. Okay. And Hunter West about 90% of the old executives were maintained. Nti power take top you can say forms 1250. The ma police station executive biya so eden onje nonko eden on failing fanko. Kakre bi na ebia eno krampo no omwo nkasa police station for no executives no 5 no more honam so ebia wo woni ha sisi a wonte ha nti ye de bifa for ba eden e ba be shem mbacho so what ya say anase o ebia wo bodwuma anso eni nti ye pe obi ma na be contest which was a mutual agreement nti wo hwe ye police station elections e ye o hasina enye man sheda anye bejebeja simply because the Baomi ka no na wo say ye adwuma wo ha enu nti na power tech so say sa dia ye ma police station executive bi ankonkoto form na nkonko ye pepre ho power tech will cater for all the forms nti ya to forms ni na de ma police station executive obi a person okọ election. Okay. Nti obi anso oje forms ni bi anso no okọ most of them ko on oppose few ones be 1% or 2%. Ni baby bia yeah small elections the brave it was an oppose. Okay. Coordinators ekrampo no it was an agreement. Most of the places were agreement.
It has a meeting okay about this crossenka obenya the current or the sitting executives no be brave account because they know their job already.
Exactly.
They know how you did your campaign and all that.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, yes. Power bar also obisian.
Eti say we say on for power taking from ba emfa nenko the next election now kwa for nipa foforo afi na okoton no ebe edin
the marketing aspect
power taking form you can say ni t-shirt ni bibia ni posters me no ka say o bibia street light ebobo agona ha yampo ubeko baby ni power taking way from ho nti are you now going to change them or what? Okay. Consistency in politics works.
It's key, yes.
And it is very key. Adentina yede Dr. Mahmoud Baomi asamba bio. Nti se wa Hunter West. Na se akwakofa Dr. Mahmoud Baomi aba. Because wakwakoton ne ho. Sisi ya no di obi anim ne ye Dr. Mahmoud Baomi. NDC Dr. Excellency
John Mahama 2016 2020 2024 they were very consistent.
The Yankasa MPP input, that is how we are.
2012 2016
that is how we are.
Akufo-Addo.
Inti NPP and Hunter West. Yes, I'm mistaken. I was say consistent. Okay. Ye power take ba.
Right.
Inti power take number oba no. Ye traditional ye war politics mu Hunter like MPP mu. And until I was say a friend saying power take osanba because akaka krebi na wa cross the gap no.
Okay.
So what you say?
All right. Yes. Matthias Yepa. Maminka message we good morning. My name is Azik Freku from Disco. Honorable Power Tech is very humble to everyone. He should keep it up. My greetings to incoming regional organizer Hofo Haruna Moro of the NDC. Very well. My uncle Humano so your best 6 minutes be memfa mokoso na okay. Okay, 055-300-0079 020-001018. Good morning. Yes, sir. Mohammed, what's what you saying?
Oh, Kwame, I'm papa, and the pay the Ambo about papa. In fact, and the pay I wouldn't fear Neki. tie wɔn papaapa bɔ wɔn aba de adwuma soma wɔde soma ntaman na nchi a yɛ ma ne kuku bi so na nchi a ɔnabo Lewis ansa ebi wo bi na nchi a kwamena MPP ni na ɔto hɔ wakasa paa na ɔsɛ MPP wɔyɛ mistake na seat we fi wɔn sa 8 years wɔbɛn ɔnkyɛ ma de pɔkye a MPP wɔyɛ wahanta wɛs a antafu nyɛ ebedi ho gyase dɛ wɔbɛn wɔyɛ a ma antafu yɛ nyɛ wɔasɔ ɛhwɛ youth center ɔnabɔ ebi na kojú kum na agyare wɔkɛ de wɔn kɔ ekesi dɛm dɛni ne maame wɔma MC ɔkɛ dɔmpini nso wɔkɔ ɛdɛ wɔ kesi wɔkɔ ekesi dɛm ɛdan na ɔte dɛm ɛkɔ apemɛri trauma center waka bush hɔ no abɛdi na MPP 8 years wɔyɛ ɛde fa ho yɛ yɛpɛ dɛ yɛkɛkyɛn dɛ NDC ahɛ yɛayɛ focus yɛhwɛ wɔn na edwuma biara a wɔgya no hɔ president mama waka dɛ wɔbɛyɛ nti dɛm agye dɛ 111 yi a MPP de bɛbi ɔda wɔn ano na agye dɛ 111 no agye dɛ 111 ahanta wɔ asidie wɔ bɔ yi abɛdi na ogum sa nyɛma wɔ mu anka yɛbɛyɛ doctors and nurses wɔ wɔntuma yɛ president yi wahyɛ bɔ dɛ 35 hospitals wɔn ba bɛyɛ ɔka ho eti yɛbɛsɛ MPP wɔn aba wɔn kɔ akɔto wɔn kɔto na mmom sawuda wɔn hwɛ dɛ wɔto abanfa man na MPP nyame yɛ adum 2028 wɔbɛsɛ wɔ akɔ position bio wɔfɔto wɔ tiri inshallah ɔyɛ nyame ne pɛ wɔbɛkɔ position wɔn bɛbi obi wɔ fama bɔ antafo.
Hello. Okay, sorry. Morning. Yes, sir. Radio no osoro. Radio no osoro.
Oh, sorry. That's okay.
Yes, sir. It's you.
Akwa mama minchia. Abo juma papa. Na minchia secretary ba ko pe. Simo besa. Minchia papa. Na minchia ya ma be de school ko bi su. Na MC papa ko fi minchia papa. Yeah? Akwa mama. Yep, power tech. In some work na and I am young. Instead your carnalka. I am empty to 4 better than you do. Now, what can disco food water? No, I am young. I'm too Johnson. Up to William Johnson. So, what are we in I yet? And the way Jaho, I know what I get property where the wood road in the wood there, disco food there. Disco Pro the one crown. What some machines would go good with 2024 players about to have on a Guadari and on a power technacata. What is the machine will go what they're done and that for day? There is a disco pro that Java. The kind of disco rather was your demonstration for the clear power techna on a Guadari there. Road no worry and I don't know what you know. Or you come up from the worry. What's so road no? You had the best 3 months to 2 months. Yari ye the move near the Amadusco to be uncana command to you. Anna, that is what the meet the one day. 1 year, part go of one channel. What to a day? Not to a day. Otherwise, the machine is enough. That a million, Yapa power tech. No, come on. The basement, no one is good to that. Okay. What to be the Midisco program? Avanaba, office. Obianca command to you. Your man in the school for the two. Your papa engineer, what's the disco road? What's the over there? That 4 years time about no why you disco road, no what the amount, and then you can be what the jet machine go, the jet machine no go, and then the disco road, where to you now? I want to mind your wage out what the farmer. What my young friend has to win the MPP 1 year.
Good morning. Okay, 055-300-0079 020-001018. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, boss. Apowe.
Nyame adom pacho oswe.
Nanko pande.
Udini bibi akasefri.
From Central Akasefri eja. Anapedi penye dawasi awe jumapa abo dama ahantama. Samsung Meeting chair the ma honorable power tech. The donor friend Mr. Kobe. 2024, you had no call MPP, you had no call elections. Micha MPP paying free na or under pay or modern bar, wallable na wahon farmer, what I made man. Minia, and I pay ya papa power tech, what can some wama, you're now come out to your because say Eshe Nzama or Kodo. Middle say, as at now, question to my no good away, even membership registration. Now Hunter West BBLI is so clean not today. We paying for a Hunter West in one BBLI transparent. One BBLI come. Now in modern boy wild boy, yes, young upon Ocean. No insure power tech. No insure you have a part of Tamamud Baumia because MVP the mistake in yet.
Okay.
Yeah, consistency, yet. In there coming 2025, 2027, promise Yabokwe, and Tafu ya mistake. A Kwambia, one able power tech on an Edenoko. Because a Hantafu will lose friend. Maybe a Bokobia power tech, maybe a Bokobia power tech, maybe a Bokobia power tech. Also, and the end is for Bell for 1 night, no whatever by yes, a hunter. In here, it's no one was Yamasafu will do a hunter was in a Wabama way now. Mudokas in that 3 days from 25 or 1 book. Masa. We have over 86,000 people in our Hunter West. Nice, Alabama will look. Never from 25 and 1 book. Now, yeah, in Dada, and now, yeah, for 1 night.
All right.
Yes, even Kwamahama. On 24-hour economy, where is it?
Okay.
Ghana for Hunter for 2028. MPP is coming live. MPP Dr. Mahmoud is coming. Honorable Power Tech is coming. Akwambia 2028. Alabama.
Better say hello, morning.
Morning, better famina.
Yes, sir, Sub-Zero.
Bapping, Apume.
Namiadum now, so.
Namiad bapping.
Okay.
No, and I think there was super papa for great opportunity and then I pay them. But for what I do, make MP party leadership one time was here. Then French, you do, if I'm a Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, the next president of Ghana, into you a power tech. And to work as a papa. I'm just a Hunter West. Only need to have a Barnabas as a communication director. Because I don't know you be a young man, a queen be a man. You can't man down by Christian executives or the team, and anything you put in the capacity to really do, like as some head and man, partly is about opportunity. Now, that's Mamma Sauda, and it was so no, you better get it before you hear no change your party name. You know, Sauda, number 1, woman can. And better come now, I don't come about a cocaine. You know, Eddie's for what is stopping the Hunter West. I say, campaign capacity change to where we see and so forth. Even as we are uneasy. I'm not even sound up for Colette. On your JD, will begin a treatment there. What about? I have clear terminal, 1 pound car on a asphalt. I'm now young for there. Yellow. What I've been reading what you obey, Gaba. Yeah, what the 1 year 6 months from doing regional hospital. I'm not using the contact website. Nothing. The end we have a neighbor power to 17. Many less of us can do so over than a forest. But he took every government. Let the facility and this was getting soon. Will pay. How about there will be just like this one? That was the matter to come away in war. You won't see it, won't be.
All right.
I thought was another something I do. And you should get new energy. Yes, new energy. So this year, 11th July, I'm very fortunate. You coming in what party? I'm a ship of it about hours. Now I was something to point for this year. But that's
good morning. Yes, sir. Ben.
Ben, you can say we say you inside a
Kukum, you.
Yes, sir. Uncle Kamana and the people in Chia. Number 5 in Chia to confirm my madam is to this Watson. About Tampa. The promise is all the shot and the money. It's true in the part. What do you know? About Tana Hunter West. You do my man white this you, the 6 months. You do the Seattle Wayano. Also, in 20 years. I asked one people before Parliament. Hunter West. I want him one Hunter West. Remember that? Anti before once and I work on money woman tells you. I'm coming out. I would imagine. Yes, but yeah, what's up for 20 years? Yeah, so on Parliament for 20 years. I want to get to 1 year, I say. I don't want to get to one personal land, the West Party office or Hunter West. I'm going to food with it. Even now, I'm coming, I was for 20 years for the resident. That's what anti before Parliament for 20 years. Canada was an happen. Canada was 20 years old, anti parliamentarians. And I saw Parliament for Hunter West. For 20 years, Monsieur Nanobayo, Messiah, so you are Hunter West. mama ko ba samdo da ko ba akwa mna da me short in see one in an ain't from fuse ka ho da me na ko ti yo mbola gu akwa mna na ma de ka fo ma ka ka ana nso to no nso ri onam go tani mu da ta ko nso onam go tani mu ba o te da insu Robert Botek Robert ai abada Robert kan Robert ko to onam nsu no ba o do bi ni bi akoko wa block nsu no Robert so ntim ko bi o ba de nsu o bu fa no ndo yo o president o MC da o MP dia ena ni o hana blanco antake what say akwano awon won na ro awo kwano chano wo ka su mo say program ko si ani na mi ejuma.
Okay, me da say morning.
Yeah. Morning kwamna.
Last caller no udin.
Oh, I'm kwamna na proper engineer ni.
Hey, bema.
I'm kwamna.
Ejum ti say.
Oh, ya na me jima mboko. Ana pede mo fo fruit na mchia ma me school kwa bisu. O jima pori ya jebu hanta. Am de dem ka de later na bwa ya na na ntu yo nchie ni ma hanta ni problem na ye ni ma hanta de wa ya maloko. Yes, sir. On that what you bring in the time. We are poly campus, so I'm quite like a young young baby years. Up and I'm on the too far. So I just one on a book on the watch them day. On a book, what they do want that on can watch some more parliament man. 1 year. 50 days after, but after that, MP, what to work at parliament or Mahanta, you there. This a hunter your home. Sabio ya swe bumpa ke kwa mpoko ya swe mbini mpoko kwa kasha tebula ase wa mawontu dumpo nwo intina ya kopa ya do ma ta fiyo tu ya so akokore no tum kasa ma ya parliament ma so yen yam simple ma ya na tafo intima mba to ta ase itime bi la ordinary card de obabo odibeti mu angantama for net mo pesa no wo ya mbata ma na ya ma ku kwa ba ma ada ya papa wa ta ko ka to so do ayi stadium wo sabi bisan anwasa mam sisi ade and I said, I said, I'm never catch a sword. I'm all about that. What is it?
Muma fancy her. Now I'm sorry enough for branch mix and so Embra. Yes, sir. Power.
Yes, sir.
Final submission.
Yo, me submission and by any say. Yes, share a year a hunter was a near still a chirana echo because Nanka. Me ebeye me de say yina na ye pese anka agenda 111 na ebetimi aye adwuma na ye maame no mu a omufi ada hinterland no ombetimi nya sa facility no na omo nya ayaresa na still enko so it's almost echo 2 years o minia MPP ba 17 months ni ana mebua yes na say still they be head no yebeye na say yenye ya definitely Rebecca Hansam. Okaya, Nancy mu youth for be be demonstration be about the agenda 111 say I was so mubi. Yeah. Adentia inti mumbie enya kasa bebre na yede besi yede be bibi. Mose moba mo beye moba mo di 24-hour economy beba enya mabeko ye still we don't see anything. Mose moba ya find say agenda 111 mbebie up to now mumbie ye nti definitely ya wan asem a wasa ye ka because eye for a hunter west eye for a hunter for eno ho asem na ye ka accident and trauma center ye start ye na yen wie na mo aba what are you guys doing about it regional hospital ye start ye na mo aba what are you guys doing about it eno ni ade a wasa ye hwe enye sa personal way politics ye no ye politics a edi impuntu edi baba obi say your friend is saying 8 years MPP yomon card yomo ye wa hunter west yan ye hwe kura no ye si hunter ye fence agenda 111 yan ye hwe kura no oba aguna market ha ya man facelift yan ye hwe kura no 8 years eno na ye si your friend ye si accident and trauma center na incomplete ye no yan ye hwe kura no ye si your friend say ye si aye regional hospital okọ a site ni wo ho tower cranes ni ade hina wo ho a na ye ejuma koso wo ho na bia ide fi abamu nti mombra na mombeye yan ya hwe kra no ye drip machines e de aba a hunter west nti mechanics awia mikazan muni mo na mezemo obetie Ogya FM ene mwane mikazan bala kanka police station executives mo bokokodumba bakava kaye constituency executive coming on the 11th mikazan be sababa bezebe amezemu akọ yagra yehina police station executive ni bia on the 11th Umbra oye voting center ho na Umbra mbekire na adwen na yefenyi oye polling station constituency executives a wo hunde wo botum wa ye adwuma wada aboa party ni 2028 nti mbesere mama obiara ndafie war obiara mbra oba powertech ne promising de obi biara obaba polling station executive biara ne TNT powertech befa no ozama about 1400 people no obiara obaba biara ne TNT powertech will take it obefa no ode mti obiara mama obiara ndafie na yem hina yem bra yem be kyen adwen yem fam yi executive constituency executives a ombetumi aboa 2028 elections ebeko betimi kaze mu yem keza bamamze mu akoyegro police station executive bela egra that day made on the 11th egra police station ground made aguna dakishe na yo dumba ise ba transportation power tech for transportation ife ma biela ma ife yema de ife fakale ife kwa udo beti bamayegra na imo mi so bamamze mu akoyeko ya han ya wo no mo ama 2028 ya hwe receipt wo NDC maka ni uzan ka NDC ma ba be debola adendala lebetinda na mizike sai kan wo yebonu a 2028 say grade city back ya fema anda mlabila say nyame shiro bibia anpay.
Okay, me da say so that was power tech for you. Honorable container me message me humbe be fire there but o say went me enremuti ya me kan message no. I've heard you say. I've heard you. Me dey the kwame na okori. Ye the besi ha no pay. Honorable power tech na moten nkano. Alfred de siao daroma ye ba YouTube anopay technical waiting to me on my Facebook. So we will be back by tomorrow morning. You better back on Facebook.